Yeah. Yeah. Don't get it twisted. This rap shit is mine, motherfucker. Fucking game. Fuck what you heard. It's what you hearing. It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen. X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make a motherfucker wonder if he did it. Damn right, can I do it again? Yeah, I am light, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I'll break who you sending me. You motherfuckers never wanna know you, but your life saved. Bitch, and that's on the light day, I'm getting down. Make a nigga sit freeze, but won't be the one ending up on his knees, bitch, please. Cause the only thing you kept still was came out to play. Stay out my way, motherfucker. We gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. First we gonna.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on, everybody? How y'all feeling? What's going on, man? Got some good news today. That Clayface trailer haunts me to this day. We gonna check it out, bro. I got that shit saved down from yesterday. I got you, bro. Yeah. But what's going on, though? What's going on? How y'all feeling, man? I'm a stepfather? No. Hey, don't come in here with that bullshit, yo. I'm not no stepfather. Like, that shit's dead, bro. I'm done trying to wife up single moms. Them bitches on their own, bro. They better go find them a Pookie or Ray Ray or some shit, because I ain't dealing with that shit. You stressed out? Hey, go get you a bubble bath, bro. Get you some Epsom salt, lay in that bitch, you'll be straight. Or you could just go get some ass. I mean, you can get some ass. Like, getting ass is like the perfect stress reliever. I mean, shit, go beat off or something, nigga. Go look at some hentai or something. I don't know. What's wrong with single moms? What isn't wrong with single moms? Are you fucking serious? Come on, I'm not finna do this, bro. I already talked about how fucked up, you know, being with a single mom is, the baby daddy. I ain't got time for that shit today, man. I don't even want to think about that shit. You heard 7D? Wait, 7DS having another next generation? What the fuck is 7DS? I don't know what that is. Thanks for the 2 though, So Negro. LD a boxer with the 2. Today's the day. You free out the stream. It depends what time I get off, because I have to cook later because I got my little brother at my house right now. So it depends on what time I end stream. I'm gonna try to end it around 10 o'clock. So yeah, if I end it around 10 o'clock, then yeah, we can talk for a bit. Yeah, I guess you want to talk about evolution. Hey, Boxer, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. I don't know what you're trying to debate with this evolution shit, cause I'll be sitting here lying if I said I really cared about that shit. I really don't. There's other shit I care about, like, you know, aliens and all the other shit that they're hiding from us, but evolution, I don't care about that. I really don't. No matter what comes from that conversation, it's not gonna change what I believe. The My Hero video, nigga, the new episode don't come out till next month. Calm down, damn. You never at least thought about, like, damn, maybe Trigger waiting for the final episode. You never at least thought about that shit. You want me to talk about that classroom so fucking bad? Like, fuck Class 1A and fuck My Hero, shit. I just want to explain it to you. I mean, you can, but like I said, it's not gonna change the way I think. Cause if you just gonna tell me a bunch of shit from some textbooks, bro, I don't care, because the government, they lie all the time in textbooks about what happened in the history of humans and shit. and they always come out lying about something, or they try to like fabricate it or make it seem less worse than what it actually was. They always use textbooks and shit to kind of, you know, lessen the blow of what really happened. And I'm not really trying to hear a bunch of shit that they put in the books. I really don't. Like, if they barely want to tell us that aliens exist, my nigga, like, it took them how long to tell us that there's other extraterrestrials out there? So now you want me to believe some shit they told me in the book? I don't care about that shit, bro. For the last 30 years, they made it seem like Thanksgiving was some wholesome ass day when actually it's just white people coming over to fuck over the Indians. Like, I'm not, yeah, so yeah, man, I ain't got time for that. Conspiracy senpai, it's not even conspiracy theory no more. It's a fact at this point that aliens exist. I mean, you see all the scientists dying, right? This shit's not a coincidence. We up to like what, 10 scientists dead right now? 4 of them committed suicide. The other 5 or something is missing. Come on, man, you know what time it is. We finna get invaded. They finna invade the fuck out of our ass, and they gonna be like, yo, we was bugging. The fuck these niggas is on? These niggas over here watching hentai. Bitches got OnlyFans. Like, what kind of freaky shit is this going on over here? Frieza Force all over it, yeah. Finna have a big ass cooler. Fucking Frieza and his brother Cooler finna come raid the fuck out of us. And gonna have a fucking special guest with fucking Perfect Cell or some shit. I don't know what's gonna happen to us, man. We gonna die in the next 10 years. That's all I know. So if you ain't getting no ass yet, hey, go ahead and start hopping down on all the females, cause in the next 10 years, the aliens is coming. So nigga with the 2, I was talking about 7 Deadly Sins. Nigga, you the only one still watching 7 Deadly Sins. Who cares about that shit? I haven't heard anyone talk about 7 Deadly Sins since the video game. That's the last time I heard anyone talk about that damn show. Source, I made it the fuck up, bro. Look around, bro. Scientists are coming up missing. They being found dead at convenient times. Like, look, it's finna happen whether you want to accept it or not, bro. All that anime, all that hentai shit, all that Rule 34, bro. It's cooked. It's finna be raps for that shit, bro. Yo ass gonna be turned into a shish kebab. They gonna strip you butt ass. Like, they gonna use you niggas as guinea pig or hamsters. They gonna have y'all niggas running on wheels for anti-gravity electricity or some shit. I'm trying to tell y'all what's gonna happen. Y'all just gonna go outside one day. Y'all gonna see a big ass Alexa or a big ass Siri outside just elevating your ass to the fucking craft. And he's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Why strip? Cause how else they gonna probe you? How else they gonna dissect you, probe you? Nigga, you know what time it is, bro. We seen movies on this. Diddy morphs? Yeah, hey, look, dog. They gonna stick something up your ass for sure. They gonna see a bunch of fat niggas, a bunch of plastic surgery bitches. They just gonna be tainted. Like they might low-key be the only safe motherfuckers from the alien invasion, because the alien is gonna look at all them plastic surgery bitches and be like, nah, y'all not good. Y'all bitches is damaged goods. We don't want none of that toxic shit. Pause? That's not even gay, bro. Alright, quit yapping about your booty warrior fantasies. It's not even booty warrior fantasies, bitch nigga. At some point when you get older, you're gonna have a doctor stick his finger up your ass. What the fuck you think that's called, nigga? So at some point, every man's gonna have a finger up their ass when you think about it. So you might as well just be ready for it, bro. You might as well get ready. Cause I'm assuming the aliens, they gonna stick in something bigger. And yeah, I'm assuming the doctor's prepping y'all for that shit. That's not pause. That's what, do they, come on, bro. Are we that dense? Do doctors not stick fingers up men's ass to see if they have cancer? Like, what are we doing right now? All right, whatever, bro. It's crazy. Y'all niggas want to talk about anime titties, anime ass, all this other shit, but when it comes to the probe and shit, y'all niggas, oh, that's too far. Shut up. Shut up. So, in my search of looking for information about Black Clover, I found this goofy ass video, and yeah, this nigga said Black Clover is bigger than Demon Slayer. And this just goes to show that niggas, they smoke crack. Like you might not think everyone smokes crack, but everyone smokes crack, or at least a lot of people that you don't think smoke crack, they smoke crack. Cause you have to smoke crack to say some stupid shit like this. I was touched. Nah, it's just sometimes when I don't even care about people's opinions like that. It's only when people say some really retarded shit that I'm like, okay, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Let me hear what he has to say. Like it's probably clickbait, and hey, look, it worked on me because my dumb ass show stopped and was like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about? Oh my god, a neck beard, of course. I just want to hear what he has to say, because just the title alone got me fucking tight. I ain't gonna even lie.
If Black Clover got the same anime treatment as Demon Slayer, meaning that Black Clover was done by Ufotable Studios, it would most likely be your favorite anime and praised even more than what Demon Slayer is praised for right now.
This guy...
Nigga, but Black Clover did have good animation. The thing is with Demon Slayer, it's not really animation that sold people. And I don't know why it's so hard to believe that, you know, people just like Demon Slayer. Like outside of the animation, niggas just like Demon Slayer. I don't know what that even fucking means, because Fate Stay Night has had great or god tier animation for the longest, and I've never seen anyone talk about Fate Stay Night. You know how many anime had god tier animation before Demon Slayer that's not on the same level as Demon Slayer? Like, do we really need to do this right now? So when niggas say this shit, it kind of exposes them as tourists or motherfuckers who just now started watching anime, because good animation has always existed. Demon Slayer is not the first fucking show with animation. Black Clover coming out didn't have bad animation. It was just solid. It was good enough. The reason niggas like Black Clover is because, for one, it's a Naruto knockoff. 2, it's a Bleach knockoff. 3, it's a Fairy Tail knockoff. Every popular shonen that you can think of, Black Clover stole from that shit. That's why Black Clover was popular. You had Noelle, which every weeb wanted to fuck on. So it's like, okay, not only do you have this fake ass Naruto nigga, not only do you have this fake ass Sasuke nigga, not only do you have this fake ass Kakashi nigga and Black Yami or whatever the fuck his name is, now we got bad bitches too. So it's like, you add those two things together along with the gay ass, oh, this my team, this my Nakama, this my guild shit. And yeah, you gon', bro, that's like the perfect normie show. It's the perfect normie anime, bro. It's the shit that attracts all the normies. Black Clover still the GOAT? Nigga, you have to stop it. You need to stop it. Yeah, they stole from Hitman Reborn too. Black Clover's ass. Look, I don't know why niggas think Black Clover's like actually good. That shit is terrible.
I knows what he's talking about, and I have facts to prove it. Let's get into it. Before we get started, we have to understand the fact that a good anime adaptation will boost the popularity of a certain series. This is why Demon Slayer gets talked about and T-Bait gets clowned. But it also boosts manga sales. This dot right here is when the anime airs for Demon Slayer, and at the time they sold about 4.5 million copies. Obviously, after the anime ended, I mean, just take a look at it, bro. This is the chart for
Yami's not a Kakashi ripoff. He's a ripoff of something, nigga. I can't think of it, but ain't that nigga like a knockoff of Kenpachi or some shit? He's a knockoff of something, a Bleach character or something. Cause the Magic Knights, those are knockoffs of the Gote 13. Like, I'm not joking. Everything or every aspect of Black Clover is stole that shit from somewhere. Guts. Nigga, Yami ain't shit like Guts. Are you crazy? Just because he's buff don't mean he's a Guts ripoff.
For Black Clover, anime airs right here at that dot, sold about 3.5 million copies, so very comparable to Demon Slayer, but since it had a shaky start, they didn't really sell that much.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. It didn't have a shaky start. it was a good stretch when niggas was hyping up this fucking mid. Like, we had Giga switch on these niggas. We had mad niggas switching up on Black Clover talking about some, oh, the manga gets a lot better. So that way, you know, appreciate Black Clover for what it is. It's like, shut up. Now niggas wanted to flip-flop, say the shit was good, and now all of a sudden the shit got canceled and no one talked about it ever. Demon Slayer ripped off the Gote 13. Yeah, no shit. I made that very fucking clear in my video. I think in my video. I made it very clear that Bleach inspired a lot of fucking anime, including Demon Slayer. I made that very clear. But the only difference is that the entire story of Demon Slayer is not a ripoff of fucking Bleach. Or Naruto. Or it's just not. Kim Possible. Hot take. Manga do not need good art. Nah, obviously not. It helps, but it doesn't really determine anything. It doesn't heighten the quality of it, except the art.
But that was until Perry Out locked in 2020 because Black Clover was the most popular anime in 87 different countries. The most popular anime at the time, actually. And it was above series like JJK Season 1, Boruto Next Generations, and My Hero Academia. For time reference, this was about the time that the Elf Arc was airing. Fast forward to 2022, and the Black Clover manga goes on a quarterly release schedule, meaning we only got new chapters every 3 months. You would think—
Gee, I wonder why. It definitely wasn't because the manga was selling like shit. You know, it wasn't because Black Clover came off of one of the worst arcs in Shonen Jump history. It couldn't have been that, right? No, it's definitely because Black Clover didn't get good animation. That's definitely the reason. So we just got revisionist history right now.
Think that this shit would probably just fall off because that's way too long to wait in between chapters. But despite that fact, every time it dropped chapters, it always rose to the top 5, top 6 on Manga Plus.
Yeah, because at that time, what was popular? What, Chainsaw Man, JJK? I mean, yeah, niggas was reading One Piece, but niggas got One Piece fatigue at that point. Boruto niggas, like, let's be serious. Niggas, what, Boruto fatigue kicked in? Black Clover was always number 6 or 5. It was never like in the top 4. It was like barely cracking top 5. And every time a new chapter came out, niggas was roasting it. Why are we trying to make it seem like just because Black Clover did numbers or did some numbers when it came back, doesn't mean that means that the manga was good. Doesn't mean the quality of the story was good. It was ass. Everyone is making fun of it. No one care about Black Clover. Yeah, still. The only reason niggas talk about Black Clover now, because every now and then a chapter comes out. There's absolutely nothing going on in the manga. There's absolutely nothing going on in the manga sphere right now. JJK is over. Chainsaw Man's over. My Hero's over. Demon Slayer's over. Can you tell me what series right now has a good chance of overlapping Black Clover or keeping Black Clover from cracking the top 5 besides One Piece and Boruto? Victorious over My Hero Academia. You nasty as hell for that opinion. Victorious was ass. Don't get me started on that show. Please make a Mario movie defense video proving why it's more than just jingling keys. Please, we need your power. No. Bro, I'm not gonna make a whole video explaining to a bunch of grown-ass man-child on why that movie is just for kids. If niggas are too stupid to separate the two, that, yeah, hey, a movie can just be for kids, while yes, there are kids movies out there that can be for adults and kids, those movies are still for fucking kids. No one has ever said, we're making this for kids and adults. No, it was always focused on kids. I'm not gonna make a video explaining that obvious shit to grown-ass men who still live with their parents or mentally still live with their parents. I'm not doing that shit. There's no point. Nigga, Don is not finna surpass no goddamn Black Clover. Who the fuck is reading Don at this point? Besides niggas who want to see Momo and Okaroon get together. And then that shit going like a 2-week hiatus? Ain't shit going on in Don right now, bro. You said, wait, please, we need your... No, you don't. Bro, we're outnumbered no matter what. If I put a video out, what the fuck am I gonna do? Absolutely nothing. There's already like 30 videos out saying this movie's ass. It's like, okay, they think it's ass. I mean, Rotten Tomatoes say it's otherwise. I mean, you see the Michael Jackson reviews too, right? Niggas was saying that shit was trash. And guess what? Everyone seems to like it. So, like, we can't just sit here and just look at the 3% of niggas on YouTube making a bullshit video for the sake of getting clicks. We just can't focus on them and ignore what everyone else is saying. Everyone else seems to like the movie. Now, if I'm speaking objectively, it's a cool movie. It's just a solid kids movie. You know, like, yeah, I fuck with Mario, but at the same time, I'm not going into a Mario movie expecting it to be like Toy Story. That's not what Mario is. You'll never know. Plus, you'll earn money off of it. Nigga, I don't care about that. Do you know how long it takes me to make a video, like equalize it, you know, level out the volume, like mix it, edit? I'm not, bro, that shit takes up all your time. I ain't got time to be doing that shit. I really don't. Look, this shit, look. You got 30 niggas on YouTube talking about the movie trash. Meanwhile, it's doing perfectly fucking fine. What's going on with the Michael Jackson movie? Let's look up the Michael Jackson movie. Everyone hates that movie, apparently. How well is it doing according to the people? Because, yeah. Oh, a 96. Oh, okay, so fuck the critics. Got it. Okay. So you just have certain people that go in with a certain expectation, and it's like, okay, this is what it is. Like a Michael Jackson documentary. What the fuck do you expect to get from a Michael Jackson documentary? Seriously. There's no fucking way they're going to talk about him laying in bed with little kids. So if you're going to see that, sorry, bro. I don't know what the fuck. You thought they were just going to shit on their homeboy? The fuck? Like, no. They're not finna show him hanging the little baby out the balcony. They're not gonna show this nigga beefing with Prince. They're not gonna show you all the good shit. They're gonna show you all the fucking highlights of Michael Jackson. Like, oh my god, look, he can moonwalk. And then they're gonna call it a fucking day. Shit. Michael Jackson was set up. I mean, obviously, but Michael Jackson was a nasty nigga. They ain't gonna talk about how this nigga had 2 different voices. They're not going to tell you why he was always talking in the high-pitched voice. They're not going to tell you about how he owned damn near everybody's catalog. And then, you know, he even owned the Beatles catalog. And that's the real reason why they knocked his ass off. And they're not going to tell you none of that shit, bro. They're going to be like, oh, shit, this is when he made Thriller. And this is when he made Bad. Oh, shit, the moonwalk. I don't give a fuck about that. Yeah, they ain't gonna talk about this nigga having 2 little boys spend the night with him, having Collie McCulkin having his ass at the fucking movie shoot or some shit. We not finna do all this shit, bro. They not finna tell us none of the dark shit of Michael Jackson. So why the fuck do I care to go see that movie? Yeah, it's just a highlight reel. And niggas is going to the movie expecting that movie to be like an in-depth documentary about Michael Jackson, knowing damn well there's a lot of dark shit in Michael Jackson's past that they're not going to talk about. So, like, you're kind of playing yourself if you're going to see that movie expecting it to be, you know, some in-depth documentary. It's not. I mean, really. But this nigga said Bob's Burgers over Chainsaw Man. Nigga, I don't even like Chainsaw Man, but you fucking wildin'. Bob's Burgers is ass. Who the fuck is really watching that besides New York niggas and niggas from New Jersey?
Fast forward to 2024, and Black Clover is the top 5 most watched anime on Netflix in the second half of 2024. Which is kind of crazy, because
where the fuck is he getting these facts? He getting this shit from Netflix? Nigga, who the fuck is using Netflix to watch anime? What the fuck?
At this point, the Black Clover anime has already been on hiatus for about 3 years, and it's already been a year since the movie released. And all this is happening on the biggest streaming platform on the planet. Which brings me to my most convincing evidence I have yet. Black Clover is top 4 on High Anime before it gets taken down. Which actually says more than you think, because High Anime was confirmed to have more foot traffic than both Disney Plus and Crunchyroll. It's somehow hitting all these milestones with a subpar anime adaptation, meaning the people are yearning for Black Clover.
So what about the Black Clover movie? We just not gonna talk about the Black Clover movie that had good animation. So we're just gonna ignore that and how that shit flopped, right?
Brings us to the present day. Black Clover Spade Kingdom arc coming in 2026 October.
You're not gonna bring up the movie? So we just gonna forget the movie, right? He's just not gonna bring up the movie, right? Let him cook. He's leaving out key evidence. The movie is literally Black Clover having good animation. And this is another thing. Black Clover never had that bad of animation. It was just good enough. And this is another thing. Demon Slayer's animation wasn't that good, bro. It wasn't. This movie quality animation that niggas was gassing up in season 1, I couldn't see it. Like, yeah, it's better than, I guess, the average shit, but it's just slightly better. It's not crazy or anything like that. Niggas talking about Demon Slayer's animation in season 1, like that shit was like 4K 60 or some shit. Man's glazing Black Clover like crazy. Yeah, he's one. Yeah, he's doing all this fucking glazing. Yeah, he ain't gonna talk about the fucking movie that severely flopped. He ain't gonna bring that shit up. Let me see. Because that movie did have good animation and it was canon, but whatever.
Because I know that the quality put into anime adaptations has a positive...
And this shit gonna flop too. Because niggas gonna watch this shit for a month and then it's gonna be like, oh shit, that did come out. Like, bro, this nigga don't seem to realize... When Black Clover was doing all these gaudy ass numbers, or when it was popular on these websites, you talking about when JJK first came around, you talking about when Demon Slayer first came around, you talking about when all these other shows first started coming out. Bro, we like 4 seasons in with some of these fucking shows. You think niggas is gonna pause You think niggas gonna pause fucking Jujutsu Kaisen, motherfucking Dandadan, motherfucking Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man? You think they're gonna pause all that shit to go see Mid Clover? Are you fucking serious? Nigga, Dragon Ball is getting a new anime. You think niggas is pausing that for Black Clover? You already know what's gonna happen. Niggas is only gonna watch that show for the bitches. That's it. Didn't the movie lose to Paw Patrol? Yeah, the fucking movie got outsold by Paw Patrol, or Paw Patrol got more streams than that bum-ass Black Clover movie with good animation. But according to these fucking dweebs, oh, Black Clover had the same animation as Demon Slayer. Nigga, it did. The Black Clover movie had better animation than the entire season 1 of Demon Slayer, and that shit still flopped. But let's conveniently leave that out the picture because we need to make our point seem more valid than what it is. Yeah, fucking Paw Patrol. But yeah, let's bring up the stats about how it was so popular around JJK season 1 and Chainsaw Man season 1. All these shows that's just getting the fucking anime that didn't have the time to marinate. Now that they've marinated and everybody is pretty familiar with those shows are, do you really think niggas is finna pause JJK, Dandadan, Chainsaw Man Infinity Castle, Chainsaw Man Season 2? You think they finna pause all these dope ass shows to go watch some mid ass Black Clover? Black Clover has the reputation of Fire Force right now. The reputation of Fairy Tail. No one takes that shit serious. The only reason you would like it is because the animation, and now we kind of desensitized to animation now. Maybe 2-3 years ago, maybe you could trick some niggas to get to watch a show with good animation, but now, nigga, we desensitized to that shit now. We used to it. Like Avatar, the Avatar movie had good animation. Like the Infinity Castle had good animation. The Chainsaw Man Resident movie had good animation. Fucking, you can go to a rom-com and see they got good animation. ReZero got some good animation. Who don't got fucking good animation now? Like, you coming at the wrong time with this good animation shit. Cause yeah, niggas gonna watch, but yeah, for only so long. Yeah, it's the bare minimum. Like, who fucking cares, nigga?
Correlation with the anime series popularity That means it's time to get ready, fellas. It's time to get ready for...
That shit's still gonna fly with that trash-ass final chapter. Speaking of Black Clover, the shit's ending April 30th, and this is a surprise, surprise, the final fucking chapter or whatever is gonna be Naruto versus Sasuke for the battle of who gonna become the Hokage wizard or whatever the fuck. Hey guys, guess who's gonna win that fight? Oh yeah, that's right, the main fucking character. Yeah, so... What's the fucking point of reading this shit? Let's throw a party. I already threw my party when I pissed on them damn volumes, nigga. I knew that shit was over. I knew it was rats for that shitty ass manga. I didn't give a fuck about no damn plot twist, nigga. Naruto versus Sasuke 2.0. You know what's funny? It was a good stretch where every anime was trying to get their little Naruto versus Sasuke shit off. Like in Fairy Tail, you had Grey and Natsu. With Bleach, you had Uryu and Ichigo. You had fucking who else? Almost every anime tried to have a little Naruto versus Sasuke moment. And here comes Black Clover fucking 10 years later, late to the fucking party with their version of Naruto versus Sasuke. It's like, nigga, we don't care. Yuno's an ass character. He's a Mary Sue who's been given everything in the story. He's never worked hard for anything. It's just, oh shit, you're very handsome and you're very talented. Oh shit, you have another elf inside you. Oh shit, you have another grimoire. Oh shit, you have 2 grimoires. Oh shit, you're the Spade Kingdom Prince. Oh shit, like it's just nothing organically comes to this character. He just has shit. He like fucking Gary Oak from Pokemon Fire Red, where this nigga just show up with random powerful ass Pokemon. It's like, where the fuck you get this shit from? Bakugo versus Deku. Bakugo and Deku is way better than this bum ass rivalry. Please, I don't even like Deku and Bakugo, but seriously, we're not finna do that. Not true. Wait, what's not true? Black Clover Modulo. Nigga, we don't want no fucking Modulo. Yo, Modulo really came and went, bro. Holy shit. That's fucking crazy. How the fuck did Black Clover outlast 2 JJK sequels? Holy fuck. He said, what kind of dog you gonna get? I'm getting a husky, bro. I'm gonna name that nigga Rylu. Yeah. What's the nigga name? I already got everything planned out, bro. All the single moms, sorry, bro. I'm off the market. This is gonna be my little homie right here. I'm gonna find him someday, or her. I'm getting me one. It's happening. Name it Triggy. No, nigga. Rylu. Fuck you talking about? My dog gonna be eating mad steak and chicken breast. Modulo is slop. No one cares about. Nah, niggas cared about Modulo. Modulo low-key brought back lead culture, cause after JJK ended, lead culture was like dead as fuck. Like no one was trying to leak shit. But as soon as Modulo came down to them last 5 chapters, oh yeah, lead culture was in full effect, nigga. You gotta get tested? No, I don't, man. We're not doing this. Alright, look, they said the Asa fight officially arrives on April 30th. Preview of the final Clover of preview of the final cover of Black Clover. Asa versus the decisive battle. An absolute insane banger. How is it a banger when we already know who's gonna win? Like, really? Like, we already know he's gonna be the Wizard King. It's gonna be the Spade Kingdom King. Like, we already know what the fuck is gonna happen, bro. The only thing niggas really care about at this point is if this nigga's gonna fuck Noelle or Mimosa. If this nigga ends the story not getting no ass, getting no cheeks, look, dog, I'm clowning him. You have to. He's gonna be added to the list of niggas who ain't getting no cheeks. Cause that's a very important factor on your character becoming a man and being fully complete. He has to get some cheeks. He gets both. Nah. How much you want to bet he don't get none? How much you want to bet he ends his fucking story clapping absolutely nothing but his sword? He'll be clapping that rusty ass sword. He ain't gonna be clapping shit else. Yuji and Deku included. Deku got friend zoned, but you can kind of assume that he got some ass because him and Uraraka agreed to meet up and shit. So they at least he like made like, you know, at least she kind of reciprocated the feeling a little bit. And we don't know what this final episode gonna be. For all we know, they might add some extra shit and they might like, you know, walk home holding hands or some shit. But Deku, at least he like they reciprocated. At least Deku saw his bitch. He's like, oh damn, she got bad. And then he started going after that, like, hey, yo, he hopped down. Like, yo, what's popping? I want to get to know you more. Like, I think we should talk. And she said, oh, yeah, the feeling's mutual. And that's when they dapped it up. And they were like, all right, see you next Tuesday. Deku got a handshake. Look, funny shit to the side. Deku at least hopped down on his fine shit. He saw his bitch. He was like, all right, bro, I'm on that. It is what it is. I'm not letting you out my eyesight, bro. I'm on your ass tonight. He saw that fat ass leaving out the bar. You know what time it was? That nigga left Bakugo. He left everybody. He said, nah, I'm going for that shit. Yuji? I mean, it's safe to say he was fucking Nobara, because why the fuck is Nobara still talking to Yuji? I mean, my nigga, come on now. But, okay, fuck it. He ain't getting no ass if you want to go there. But, I mean, he's in the presence of a female, so there you go. She got thick. You just be saying shit, not gonna lie. No, I said if you want to, you could make the assumption, hey, Yuji fucked Nobara. But we know nothing happened. We as far as our knowledge goes, Deku and Yuji died a virgin. But if any of these niggas came close to getting ass, it was Deku, because at least she reciprocated the feeling. She said it in the chapter. The feeling's mutual. Like, what we talking about? Like, that shit's already sealed, basically. Like, that's basically in an indirect way saying, yeah, these niggas got hooked up. Triggy reading to his shipping fanfics. I should do more. I should read more fanfics. I don't know how toxic them shits became over time. That one Naruto fanfic I read on stream was fucking nuts. It said Naruto and Sasuke had butt sex, and then Naruto got angry and turned into the fox, and everyone died. I said, what the fuck was this shit? He said, Denji gonna die a virgin. Oh yeah, Denji died a virgin. Yeah, I mean, look, dog. Asuka he gonna be in that same boat too. The only person or the only people that actually got some ass and as the main characters in their show was Homeboy from Fire Force, Tanjiro, shit, who else? Shit, that's about it. That's about it, shit. Rudeus don't count. I mean, you can count Rudeus. If we just talking about main characters in general, I'm more so just talking about Shonen Jump. Because you know Shonen Jump is like, they like to be very vague about that kind of shit unless like, you know, you just see a kid pop up. Yusuke, he ain't getting no ass at the end of Yu Yu Hakusho. He just kissed his girl. That's all. We talking about niggas who clap cheeks. We not talking about niggas who just got a peck on the lip. We ain't talking about that bullshit. Oh yeah, Ichigo, Tanjiro, Naruto, Homeboy from Fire Force. Yeah. Goku got 2 kids. Obviously, you know, I shouldn't have to say Goku, but you know. Yeah, Edward Elric. Yeah. Did Tricky get butt at the end of the call? Nah, I ain't want that ass, nigga. Hell nah. That's a nasty ass question for a $2 donation. I should low-key block your ass. But hey, yeah, nah, there wasn't no ass at the end of the call arc, fuck nigga. But yeah, Black Clover's ending. Someone told me about this nigga LARPing the One Piece shit. I mean, I already talked about this somewhat yesterday. I mean, I don't really think this shit's gonna be that profitable because, I mean, who the fuck is really out here looking for this? The reason that Pokemon shit worked is because Pokemon was already kind of popular at the time. So it's like him just coming to it is like kind of added a little bit more fuel to the fire. But I mean, Pokemon was already popular before Logan Paul came into it. He tried to come into the Yu-Gi-Oh shit. It didn't work. He tried to do this shit now. It's not going to work. He said in WWE. Who the fuck still watches WWE? You better be... You better not be over the age of 18 watching no fucking WWE, my nigga. Wait, what the... Bro, that shit fake. So, knowing that the shit is fake, y'all still don't care? Y'all just watch it? Wrestling, I ain't gonna sit here and say everything is fake. I do think to some degree some of that shit is real, but I'm talking about the acting. Like, yeah, niggas really get kicked, and niggas get slammed. Obviously, some niggas get hit with chairs. Like, people agree to do this shit. But when I'm saying is like the acting of it, like that the chemistry portion of it, like it's staged. It's like, who fucking cares? Yeah, the story is like, who cares, bro? I mean, unless you just don't care and you just, you know, I don't know. Saitama cracked Tatsumaki and her sister. Nigga, stop watching porn, my nigga. That never happened. My dad and me watched it a few years ago. I mean, if you watch it, I mean, cool, but I don't know how you can watch that shit knowing that it's fake. Cause now I'm just gonna look at all that shit and just start laughing. Cause it's like, nigga, you don't really hate this dude. You just acting. I saw one of them shits. They had Rey Mysterio become champion. I say, yep, we out of here. When niggas got Rey Mysterio. Wait, didn't he? Wait, was it Rey Mysterio? Hold on. Wait, Rey Mysterio. Wait. This nigga won 3 world titles? Ain't no way y'all got fucking Rey Mysterio won 3 world titles. That nigga was ass. Yeah, Kofi Kingston. I said, y'all just letting anybody win. You gotta let the Mexicans win. Then you gotta let the black niggas win some. Then you gotta let the white niggas win. Bro, I stopped watching that shit at the Undertaker and Batista era. That's the last time I watched that shit, was Undertaker versus Batista. Undertaker was bodying everybody, and then the final fucking round, Batista won. It's like, this is some bullshit. Why you hating? I'm not. I'm telling you a time when I was into that shit. And they fucked me over. Cause I swore I thought Undertaker was finna put this nigga through the fucking mat. And you got Batista Mexican there. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, damn, so the final, when it mattered most, he just lost. Fuck out of here with this old Naruto Shippuden ass shit. But, yeah, look, dog, he ain't shit finna come from this. Wait, Speed commented on this? You don't even know shit about One Piece. I mean, you don't need to know shit about One Piece to know that their fans are fucking stupid and you can profit off of them. The same way with Pokemon cards. You don't really gotta know shit about Pokemon to profit off of it. Just know that the fans are fucking stupid. Yeah, nah, this is funny as fuck. You said you don't even know shit about One Piece. You said, this nigga Logan said Luffy's name wrong. This nigga said, Luffy D Monkey or some shit. It was like, bruh, just wrap it up. Like, it's cooked for you, bro. You cooked. You could. Yeah, I'm finna get to the reactions. We gotta talk about Chibi crashing out again. You know, this nigga's doing a lot of crashing out for some fictional content. You know, for a nigga that says that fiction doesn't affect reality, he's really letting fiction affect his reality right now. Cause it seemed like every other month this nigga's making a video talking about niggas is fucking with him. He gonna leave, he gonna commit suicide. It seems like every other month at this point he's doing this shit. His ass, this goofy ass would get right on the mic and tell you with a straight face, fiction doesn't affect reality. Yeah, clearly it does. Niggas is digging up your brother grave. What the fuck are you talking about? Did he get cucked again? I don't know what happened. I just know some nigga came and dug up his brother's grave, or they was threatening to do it. Oh shit, the Logan Paul Shonen Jump situation. Man, just, shut up, nigga. Alright, let me see. Let me check out this trailer first, and then I'll hop into the chibi shit. Cause homeboy will not leave me alone about this. Alright, let me see. Got it. Alright, what the fuck is this shit? Damn. Is this supposed to be a scary movie? Like, it's creepy? Are you serious? This is nothing. I was finna say, this is like some DC Marvel shit, cause what the fuck? I never heard of this nigga ever. And you expect me to care about him now because he can shapeshift faces? Like, I don't give a fuck. Looks funny. Fam, you was bugging me about that bullshit. There's no way you was bugging me about that. Like, come on, man. I like the direction they're going. Bro, ain't shit finna happen. It's a DC movie. That shit's most likely gonna be ass. Like, what was the last good DC movie, my nigga? No one knows, because no one's gonna watch that shit. Damn, Godzilla thick as hell. How does Godzilla stand in the middle of the ocean?
How does Godzilla stand in the middle of the ocean? In Godzilla, King of the Monsters, after being severely injured by humans, Godzilla retreats to a deep-sea lair to recover. Later, humans detonate a nuclear bomb to revive him. In that scene, the ocean appears incredibly...
Yeah, okay.
I need you guys to weigh in on whether or not this
ain't. Alright. He's a Batman villain? Don't care. I don't give a fuck about Batman villains, bro. I really don't. Should I barely give a fuck about Batman, to be honest. ChibiReviews is losing his mind. He's done. So okay, let's start with the brother shit. Yeah.
2 million people have seen this post of my brother's grave being doxxed and threatened to be dug up. You know why I'm even making this video? Because I reported this post hours ago. And I was...
Yeah, what do you think the first thing he said when he seen this shit? What was the first thing you think he said when he saw this shit? Cause you know what's funny? It's not just some random nigga that's digging up his brother's grave. This nigga's in shape. So even if Chibi wanted to do something, he low-key couldn't. Like, he would just get beat the fuck up. So all he can really do is just make a video. Because if I see some shit like this, it's like, nah, we gotta find out who this nigga is. We gotta pull up and get the, you know what I'm saying? Throw the nigga in the trunk. This nigga, like, you know, Chibi out of shape, so he looking at this nigga like, oh my god, like, he's in shape. Like, that tank top is fitted. Like, yeah, bro. It's AI. Yeah, so supposedly someone said this shit is fake. So, I don't know what to believe at this point. So, but yeah.
Let's just hope it was just gonna go away. But you know what Twitter responded to me with? No violation found. Really. No violation found when my brother's grave is doxed. And
Docs, nigga, it's not docs. There's no address to anything. Like, what are you talking about?
threatened to be dug up. And then millions of people seeing this post. Thousands of people upon thousands of people retweeting this and cheering it on in the quotes and in the comments of this, cheering this person to actually do this horrific act of desecrating a grave. There's no point in me even censoring this picture because millions of people have seen it.
What happened to censorship, Chibi? I guess we just not, we're not pro censorship in this case, because if you was actually pro censorship, then this wouldn't be censored.
Big content creators that already hate me are already spreading this around either through retweets, quote retweets, or just...
Yeah, bro, they stay bullying Chibi. I told y'all this nigga's gonna commit suicide. It's gonna happen eventually. This nigga's a ticking time bomb. This is like how many videos he made this year on niggas just fucking with him alone. Like, he claims this shit doesn't bother him, but it clearly bothers him. And what he fails to do is just leave this shit alone. Instead of provoking the crowd and making them even more angry, when you make stupid ass posters telling niggas, oh, I'm not going anywhere because I know it makes you guys mad that I'm still here. Like, when you make shit like that, bro, you're just making them even more angry. And then it's just going to get to a point where it's like, all right, nigga, fuck it. Let's dig up your brother. That's some wild shit. Digging up a nigga's dead brother is some insane shit. Cause now this nigga gonna walk up to his brother's grave to leave some flowers, and you just gonna see this dead brother hanging out the fucking casket. Talking about some, it's just fiction, right? Like, read this stupid, it's just a drawing, compelling argument. I'm digging up your brother and turning him into a chick. How the fuck you gonna turn him into a chair?
Tweets in general mocking me and my deceased brother. It is absolutely horrific and ghoulish just how people are. How far they will go to try to drag someone down. Because you want to know what they really want from me? These people want me to die. That's what they want. They want to drive me to the point of insanity to be done. That's what they want. And if it's not that, which that is definitely what they want to just...
Say, like in Sons of the Forest? It's gonna be one of these days, they just gonna walk up to his brother's grave and that nigga's gonna be hanging on a tree or some shit. Like, this nigga, like, they gonna dig up his brother's grave at some point. Because Chibi keeps putting, like, he keeps highlighting this shit, bro. Like, why even bring attention to this? Now, you're like, clearly this thing fucks with you, so now we're going to keep poking at this specific spot that's obviously sensitive to you. We're going to keep poking at this spot until you eventually do something to yourself. It's like, he keeps showing people his weaknesses, and you shouldn't do that, especially on the internet. Sure you got that Sakuna laugh? Nah, man. Piss on his grave and clap her cheeks on the grave? Nah, come on now. React to men enjoying video games is making modern women furious. I got you, man. Hey, women have no right to be upset about niggas playing video games, bro. If they pussy wasn't so mid and they ain't had no nasty ass attitude, we wouldn't be playing video games that much. And even then, that's debatable. So, like, yeah. Monkey D. Diddler with the 199. Oda, you see this guy that's jealous of Peak Piece? I'm not even talking about One Piece right now. Here come your ass starting shit. I'm not even on that type of time, nigga. Go read that shitty ass spoiler that came out of Enmu crashing out because Joy Boy fucked his bitch. Like, get out of here, bro. That little Naruto Shippuden piece ass manga.
run me off the internet. Either A, by canceling my YouTube channel, like completely shutting it down, shutting down my social medias, completely just being completely done with it. Basically, their objective is to run me off the internet, completely silence me, get me to stop talking. And this intense, like, hatred and slander against me, people throwing random buzzwords against me for 2 years at this point now, is because I started defending fictional content, because I'm anti-censorship, because I think restricting artistic expression...
You're not anti-censorship. You literally said in the beginning of the video that you tried to get the post taken down. Like, you can't be like, look, dog, I'm not finna keep arguing this shit. You can't keep saying you anti-censorship, but then you try to get shit censored by having Twitter take it down, and then you also censored your brother's grave and this nigga's face. I mean, yeah, he has a brother and he committed suicide. For what reason? I don't know, but yeah, apparently suicide runs through the family. So it's only logical that it's only logical to assume that Chibi at some point, if he keeps entertaining this troll shit and all these internet niggas, at some point he's gonna follow in the same footsteps as his brother. I mean, literally like 2 months ago, his friends fucked the shit out his wife, his 18-year-old wife, and he almost killed himself over that shit. So it's like, come on, dog. He has a very sensitive soul, so I mean, I don't know why he keep provoking these motherfuckers. Like,
within artwork, literature, and just being able to have it in video games as well. I think it's wrong to try to restrict that. But apparently, there is a lot of people very
Otis Sensei with the 2. Yeah, I see him Diddy. His channel mid. Ha 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 cope. How the fuck my channel mid, but you niggas come here every stream talking this gay shit? Like, what are you talking about? You gay niggas really come up in my stream, every other stream or every stream, teaming up with donations, trying to get me to talk about One Piece. I don't give a fuck about One Piece right now, bro. ChibiReviews, yeah.
Hinged schizo freaks that do not like what I have to say about fictional content, and they really will go to extra levels to be able to try to get me to stop, to shut up. And I'm gonna tell you, you guys have already done pretty much everything you can do to me. You have called me almost everything under the bus, compared me to Hitler, compared me to Stalin. You have called me a Jew, you've called me a Nazi, you have called me a pedo, you have called me a cuck. You've done everything you can to put any form of buzzword on me. I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to give you what you want. I'm not going to...
Hey, nigga, they almost did. You almost did. Never say never, nigga. You almost gave them what they wanted last month. What are you talking about?
Run off and leave. Like, I'm not going to give these psychopaths exactly what they want. I'm not going to do that. Why would I bend the knee and stop talking about the things I believe in and care about for people that are this vile and disgusting? No. No, I will not. I will not stop talking about what I believe in. If there is anything this whole situation has done, it really, I think, has revealed how ghoulish people can be about someone they hate that defends fictional content, that is anti-censorship. It really just...
Nigga, for one, it's not just fictional content, and you're not anti-censorship. He gonna keep saying this shit while censoring this dude's face in his brother's grave. Like, come on, man. Like,
goes to show how people legitimately will try to kill you over drawings. They will want you dead and your family dead.
Yeah, it's almost like the world doesn't like pedophiles. I mean, bro, let's be fair. It's not like you're just defending any type of art. You're defending something that depicts little kids being sexually assaulted. Like, yes, of course, people who have little nieces and nephews, little brothers and sisters, of course, those people are going to get upset about that type of stuff, and they see yo weeb ass defending it. Of course, they're going to be like, all right, fuck it. I'm on this nigga's ass. I'm on this nigga's head top. Yes, like, this is not just regular fiction, bro. You're talking about underage kids or characters that look like underage kids being sexually assaulted. You said it's just his grave, though. You said, how is that a threat to his life? Nah, by fucking with his brother's grave, it kind of indirectly fucks with Chibi, because Chibi clearly used to love his brother or loved his brother. So, I mean, it's clearly a sensitive topic for him. But from what I'm being told, like, I mean, he's the one that doxed his brother's grave. He's the one that doxed himself because he was trying to have people send shit, send shit to him for sympathy. So, I mean, that's what I'm hearing from Anime Snob, because,
We're talking about fictional content and trying to defend fictional content. Something that is just pixels or drawings on a piece of paper. They will go to this level, this extreme, to harm you. I want everyone to understand, bowing down to censorship, you're giving these type of individuals what they want. You are. So
you're censoring his face. Okay, wait.
That is why I refuse to stop talking about what I believe in. Why I'm not going to bend the knee. Because why would I ever give these psychotic individuals what they want? I won't. I refuse.
You will. You will. It's gonna happen at some point. You're not convincing anyone with this video. If anything, you're just letting us know that this shit is working. You're letting us know that it's working, that we're fucking with you. And we're now going to keep doing it because clearly it fucks with you. And hell, based off of this next video we finna watch, or soon to watch, clearly it worked to some degree because you said important, I'm done. Now, I don't know if this has any connection to that video, but I'm assuming it does, because what else could he be talking about? I mean, is his parents evicting him out the shack? I mean, what else could happen? His girl cuck him again? Like, there's only so many bad things that can happen to this nigga to where he says, I'm done. He is a disgusting person. I mean, everyone's disgusting to some degree. Everyone has some skeletons in their closet, but I mean, my nigga, it just reached a certain point where it's like, all right, nigga, this is what you're defending? Yeah, this nigga live in a shack. Come on, that's not even, come on. This nigga lives in the shack. Like, this is known by everyone damn near that he lives in the fucking shack in the back of his parents' house. Yuki Tabata Sensei, what the fuck? Lil bro jealous of my peak manga? Cope L YouTuber. Nigga, your shit is in Giga Magazine, bro. You have to wait every 3 to 4 months to drop. The fuck out of here. I wish a nigga would tell me when I had to drop. Fuck out of here, nigga. Like, nobody reading that shit. Nobody give a fuck. Yeah, you got Oda. You got some nigga with Oda Sensei account with the wrong fucking picture of Oda. Like, I can't take you niggas serious. Like, how you create an Oda account and get the wrong fucking picture of Oda? Chibi or LTG? I'm taking LTG. At least LTG is kind of funny. Like, Chibi, he just... This nigga's a suicide crash out waiting to happen, bro. Now, before I get to this video, Anime Snob, he kind of went off on Chibi and shit, so... I don't know why Anime Snob won't just fly to Tennessee and just catch the fade with him at this point. He's really mad Chibi got his channel taken down. Where the fuck is this video at, dog? Where the fuck is it at? Ah, come on. Where the fuck is this video at? Here you go.
Here we go once again. Chibi crying on screen for problems he created by himself and now refuses accountability. Once again he complains about people doxing his brother's grave that he made public and constantly
I don't know how many accounts this nigga made. He recently got his channel deleted by YouTube, I think, because of some AI shit. I don't. His shit always getting deleted, bro, and this nigga keep coming back.
For pity points. So it's other people's fault that share something he wanted to be shared so that people will mail him porn out of pity. Also, it is not nice when so many people hate him for constantly making public his degenerate clips purely for the money and the attention. It was perfectly fine when he made them public for profit, and now it's not fine to share his degenerate clips because he no longer benefits from it.
basically.
Also, it is not nice to wish harm upon those you don't like. Unless, of course, it's someone he doesn't like, which is why he was publicly celebrating on X and making fun of me when my channel got terminated. Also, he keeps saying fiction has no effect.
You said, why anime snob sound like he's in the circus? Because he be playing that goofy ass music in the background.
On reality, and that lolly's getting fucked is just pixels on a screen. It's just a piece of paper that can be interpreted however the hell you want to. Yet here he is getting bothered by essentially pixels on a screen. And before anyone says one is a drawing while the other one is a photograph, let it be known most lolly hentai are referencing photos of—
Like, bro, look at this shit. How can you look at this and be like, yeah, I want to beat off to that? Like, this looks nuts, my nigga. Yuki Tabata Sensei with the 2. I made Julius one of the best twist villains ever. Oh, shut the fuck up. Yeah, and look how that turned out. Look how that shit turned out. Hey, everybody, I'ma heal everyone. Hey, Asta, you know, take care of the Wizard Kingdom for me. Yeah, get that gay shit up out of here, bro. Oh, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse ass ending. Nigga, one of the worst villains ever created. Oh, wasted potential ass nigga. Crack Boy 07 with the 2. Who deserves more of the trolling? LTG or Chibi? Oh, Chibi 1000%. Because look what he beating off to. This is what he's defending. LTG, like, some of that shit is just personal shit. Like, him not taking care of his kid, him not paying child support, him being in debt. Let's be honest, that's most niggas nowadays. Most niggas are in LTG situation nowadays. So there's not really anything specific. With Chibi, that shit's very specific. Like, he's the leader or the supposed leader of a bunch of weirdos who want to fuck little kids on the low. That's not the same thing. LTG's I mean, put it like this, right? I mean, was it weird that he dated his girl or his ex at 17 when he was 29? Yes, it was weird. Do I think LTG's a pedophile? No. No. It was just one of those things, and I think I heard the story of how they even met. So, I mean, look, dog, yes, it was a weird moment. He had no business talking to her, but, I mean, my nigga, look, that shit happens more than you think. It's not like he was out here fucking on 14-year-olds on some David shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't know, like, I don't know, dog. I don't know. I don't think LTG's a pedophile. GB, I think there's some stuff going on with him.
Of actual children, so the actual pedos can get horny over the proportionally realistic depictions of bodies of actual children. Also, that photo is not real, it's just someone photoshopping a guy over a grave. How come raping lolis based on actual photos is not real, but a shopped guy—
Wait, his brother's name was Eddie? Oh, damn. Shout out to Eddie.
Over a shopped grave is totally real! You know how they keep on saying lolis don't need defending because they are not alive and you cannot hurt their feelings? Well, the guy in that grave is not alive either. You cannot hurt his feelings either. And by the way, is that a cross I am seeing on the grave? If Chibi's family are Christians, they know this boy is burning in hell for eternity. Not because I said it, but because Christianity says it. If you take your own life, it's a one-way trip to hell. Photoshopping a guy over his grave doesn't sound so bad now, does it?
Bruh.
In conclusion, Chib Bitch is once again acting like a complete moron.
Bruh.
He's not bothered by the sexualization of minors because it is not real.
Yeah, David the Killer. By the way, it came out that he had a bunch of child pornography in his phone. So not only was he fucking with an underage girl, but he had a bunch of CP on his phone too. So they said he had 3 terabytes of that shit on his phone, which is fucking nuts. Cause like, if you know how much 3 terabytes is, my nigga, I mean, damn. That's just enough to fill up 5 computers. Who that? This nigga right here. This nigga right here, he was on trial for killing his girlfriend or his underage girlfriend and shit. They said this nigga had 3 terabytes of CP on his phone. I didn't even know phones can have fucking 3 terabytes. That's the funny shit.
For some reason, and has no effect on reality, although he and millions of others are addicted to it. And at the same time, he's bothered by the fictional desecration of the grave of someone who is burning in hell forever. Why is that? When there never was any desecration or an effect on reality. It's just pixels on a screen. You cannot hurt their feelings. Are you that delusional to the point you can't tell fiction from reality? Cheap bitch? Or is
Yo, calling him cheap bitch is fucking personal, yo. That's fucking personal.
the answer something far simpler? You are an immature degenerate whose entire income depends on making tweets about degenerate anime. When someone points it out, you immediately pretend there is nothing wrong about that because it's not real and that it's the one who points it out that has some sort of mental problem. But whenever the exact same situation applies to you and you see something that really bothers you, all of a sudden you don't have mental problems for pointing it out, as is everybody else who is doing the same thing to you. Now it's very real and people should side with you over the exact same thing everybody else should.
Yeah, Chibi at this point he just need to come out and just move on from this fucking fiction reality shit. He needs to move on because he's gonna lose that battle every fucking time. Like, I thought this nigga was an anime channel. Like, when the fuck did he become a lolly channel? Because most of his content is about censorship, which we know he's not anti-censorship because he always tries to censor people or get their shit taken down. It's always about anti-censorship or it's about some lolly shit. He's not even an anime channel no more. He talks about anime sometimes, but most of the time, like 90% of the time now, he just talks about anti-censorship and lollies. He can't. He's too delusional. He'll never move on. He needs to, because it's just not good for his mental health. Like, if he's... Let me see what this video is right here. Let me see what the fuck he's talking about. Because I don't want to jump to conclusions.
Every single morning when I wake up, the first thing I do is think about how much I am thankful to have you guys that have supported me over the years, and especially over these last few months. I honestly don't think I can ever repay you guys for the amount of love and support you have shown me. I think every single day I will be trying my best to make sure I can live up to your guys' expectations, because you guys have legitimately been one of the most shining bright lights in my life, and one of the big driving forces that even allows me to still be here right now, even being able to talk with you guys. To all those through the screen right now that has, like, given me support either through comments or the silent watchers, people that either, let's say, leave a like on the video or just give a view, I appreciate all of you. You guys have legitimately been individuals out there right now. I'm addressing all of you individually.
He don't live in the fucking woods. He don't live in the woods. He lives close to the woods, but not in the woods. I mean, this shit does look vibrant. I don't know what time of day he took this shit, but it is sunny as hell outside.
Put a smile on my face. In the darkest moments, in the darkest times, you guys in particular have been the individuals that have really allowed me to continue to smile, to continue to push on forward, so to speak. And, you know, over these last few months, I've done, to be completely blunt, I've done a lot of soul searching. I've thought about it. And there was moments where I was about to break, be done. Like, there was a moment, to be completely blunt, rip off the Band-Aid. There was a moment back in February where I was so close to just quitting social media, quitting YouTube, being done. And the reason why is because of just all of the overwhelming negative emotions I had at the time. And it wasn't because I hate YouTube. It's not that I hate anime, manga, and hate talking about it. Like, one of the biggest joys in my life is making content, is talking with you guys, is talking about anime.
Nigga, we know, bro, the niggas on Twitter is fucking with you, bro. Like, just say that. We know it's not anime. We know it's the niggas on Twitter.
Manga. Good news, bad news. I like talking about what I'm passionate with.
Some nigga said this is the suicide forest. Nah, this is definitely the forest when you get your suicide shit off. 1000%.
Because, to be completely blunt, when I was growing up, I didn't have anyone to talk with. Like, nobody was into what I'm into. Like, nobody was into anime and manga. Like, I was the kid going to school. When I went into, like, middle school or, like, elementary, middle school, and then high school, I was the kid that would get...
We're not doing this.
to quitting. And the reason for that is because there has been... I've gotten a little bit on a tangent here. I was close to quitting. And the reason for that is because there has been not just stuff, let's say, online.
Nigga, just say the people... Joe, just fucking say the niggas on Twitter was fucking with you, bro. It's not... Bro, this is not hard. We already know what's going on, dog. And the internet was beating your ass. You kept talking shit. Oh, I'm not going nowhere. And then they kept fucking roasting you, threatening your life. And you had enough. You was finna commit to sue. It was like, nigga, we know what happened. Why you trying to, dance around it? Crack boy with the 5. All Chibi gotta do is leave the internet and stick to anime YouTube, since it's pretty clear that he can't handle criticism or backlash. Yeah, it's like, bro, shut that shit up. Trying to make it seem like it's not really the people online. Yes, it is. That's the only reason you're making this video, bro. Fuck else you mean when you say I'm done? Cheyenne with the 2, play the Naruto swing music. Let me see. I ain't got that shit, but let me see. And I mean, this nigga ain't got no swing outside. He just got a bunch of trees and shit. Come on, man. There we go.
But stuff in my personal life that has been really... Yeah, you guys know. You guys have already heard. So, when you're dealing with stuff on both sides, it does eat away at you. It does eat away at your mind. It eats away at your... just your mental state. To be completely blunt. And at the end of the day, I know it's crazy to say. I know I'm a content creator. But I am a human. At the end of the day, I am just a human being. I'm flesh and blood, talking, living, breathing human. The same as all of you guys out there right now that is watching this video. If you are still watching this video, there might only be like a few hundred watching it right now. And if so, well, to the few individuals that are watching this video right now at this point, I do thank you. Thank you for dealing with my annoying self for this long.
Nigga, get to the point.
Back into the point. Basically, you're probably wondering, okay, so if all of this, all that is what drove me to be a YouTuber and all that, why would I want to quit? Well, obviously, there was no reason. I was close because I just was so tired of the overwhelming negativity. The lack of, how can I say? I wouldn't necessarily say support, because you guys have supported me, like I already opened up with this video. But the overwhelming nature of just how many content creators were trying to run me off the internet.
This nigga's not talking about shit, bro. Why is this video 18 minutes long? Is there a timestamp where he just from the bottom of my heart, I love you all and one of the only shining light? Man, shut the fuck up. Is this nigga leaving or no? He said the point is he's grateful and... Nigga, we already knew that. Bro, he just keep telling us in a very indirect way, yo, nigga, I'm getting there. I'm almost finna do it. This is some foreshadowing shit right here, bro. He keep letting us know he on the verge of committing suicide. Nigga, we... how many fucking videos he gonna make about this shit? No, he got us triggered. Music played when he discovered his friend clapped his girl. Nah.
A lot, I think you guys have seen, that have legitimately tried to slander me, use fake screenshots. They have just labeled me any form of buzzword under the sun. People have called me literally a pedophile. They have called me a Nazi. They have called me racist, transphobic. They have called me all sorts of things. Any type of label you can imagine, I pretty much have been called stuff like this to be able to Like, you're gonna be met with a lot of this stuff, and you just got to accept it. And is that right? Is it okay to accept all this, like, hatred and evil or slander or whatever, even if it's not true? It's not right.
Wait. So, nigga, you make nothing but anti-censorship videos, and you're over here you're over here questioning if anti-censorship is actually a good thing. What the fuck are we talking about right now? Are you anti-censorship or nah? If you don't want to take the fucking criticism or backlash, nigga, just turn off the comments. And if you worry about niggas on Twitter, nigga, turn off the comments. What the fuck? There's a very simple fix for this shit. Just turn the fucking comments off, bro. But no, you don't want to do that because you want to have your cake and eat it too. You want to be able to make money off this shit. There's no point in making money off of this if this shit is pushing you to the edge of committing suicide. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, give this shit another 5 years. He's going to commit suicide. He keeps telling us he's going to do it in very slight, indirect ways. Like, he's in the forest now. It used to be his shack, but no, he's in the fucking forest. So he's already giving us the location of where it's going to happen. And it's very fitting, too. Give it 5 years. I'm giving it 5 years. Because, bro, in the span of 6 months, this nigga's made 4 videos telling us he was finna commit suicide. In the span of 6 months to a year, he made 4 videos telling us that he's on the verge of committing the sue. So, nigga, 5 years from now, who knows? He might actually go through with it. At that point, he'll be 35, 36 or some shit. You know, niggas be having midlife crisis. We don't know. Maybe, I don't know what's gonna happen to this motherfucker, but 5 years tops, I can see it happening.
Right? But at the end of the day, there's nothing you can change about it. If society deems you a target, they deem you an easy target or a punching bag, you're that punching bag. That's just how it is. And I realized that, especially in the last 2 days, when everything would happen with my brother.
And it didn't happen, nigga. It was photoshopped.
I'm just gonna say millions of people have seen it. I've seen content creators and I've seen people on TikTok and stuff talk about it already.
Yeah, me and him the same age, I think. I think he's 30 and I'm 30, yeah. You said give it 2, honestly. I'm giving it 5 years max because he like to do a lot of pump faking when it comes to shit like this. Don't get your hopes up. Most people would have committed suicide in their 20s. Yeah, trust me, I know. Niggas committed suicide for less. Trust me. This nigga, the way this nigga's getting harassed on a daily basis, bro, trust me, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Not because I want it to happen, but because he keeps telling us it's gonna happen.
Already making fun of it, which is crazy. I realized that these people are animals. They actually legitimately, they
No. Low tier guy, I think if low tier guy, well, his Twitch is already kind of fucked because he can't really get paid any. I don't know. It was something with his Twitch where he can't even get paid really. That's why he on Kick right now. I don't know if that shit still stands, but right now I think he primarily streams on Kick because he can get most of his donations. On Twitch, it's something where his monetization is fucked up and he's not getting paid that much. Point is, if low tier guy loses his Twitch or his Kick, look, bro, he's already 40, dog. He's 40 with 120K in debt. It's probably way more now. He got child support. My nigga, come on, it's raps for him too. He's on suicide watch too, bro. That nigga has all the ingredients of a nigga committing suicide. Like, cause nigga, if I was getting up every day with 121K in debt and I was getting all my finances off the internet, which we know can be very finicky. Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. That's a tough hole to crawl up out of. I'm just gonna say that now. And he's only getting older too. Like, he looked good for 40, but my nigga, he's only getting older. And if he ain't saved shit up, which I highly doubt he didn't save anything up because he's 120K in debt with child support. And I'm assuming he's still paying on that fucking car too. So, I mean, bro, to be in that much debt at that age, to be relying that much on Twitch and the internet to get your finances, like, dog, it's a very risky move. Very risky.
They think, like they think because they have this perception of me that I'm, let's say, a vile, evil person, a criminal, so to speak, that it's justified to go after.
From what I've seen, a lot of the debt came from him getting that fucking overpriced ass Hellcat. He went to school twice, so he has two college degrees that he did absolutely nothing with, and of course he had to pay for those. You got child support, so that's 4 things that can add to a person's debt. You know, that's not also including the possible, you know, Klarna debts he might have or the credit card debts he might have. Like, it's because the thing with debt, that shit only adds up. So it becomes one of those things where it's like, do you just leave it and not pay it off at all? Or you just try to pay it off? But it's like, you know, I don't know. That type of shit is very, very tricky. If I'm 42 years old or 41, however old Low Tier God is, if I was 120-something K in debt, my nigga, I'm never paying that shit off. I'm never paying that shit off. Sorry, bro. I'd rather die before I pay that off. Because if I pay that shit off, I'm gonna be in such a financial hole. Like, that shit's gonna go down to the depths of hell. Like, I'm never crawling out of no shit like that. What degrees did he get? Nothing of importance. Nothing of importance. Because if it was, he would have had a job by now. On top of that, he has a felony on his record too, so he can't get a job if he really wanted to. Or if he did get a job, it'll be with some shit like Goodwill or, you know, some bullshit grocery store. Like, so when you think about it, this nigga's basically trapped. Like, Low Tier Guy is exactly where you don't want to be in life. Like, he might be doing well now financially from the streams, but that shit only lasts for so long. That only lasts for so long, bro. Because it's going to get to a point where your body can't really meet the requirements of you living off of streaming on a day-to-day basis. Your body's going to start to let you know, like, hey, nigga, you cannot do this for no more than 2 hours a day. So, yeah. Wait, what felony? Bro, you have to look up LTG lore. All that shit is on the internet at this point, but his life is so fucked up right now. Like, the only saving grace right now is the streaming shit. And even then, he can barely catch a break on that shit. So, if he loses that streaming shit, or if any scenario he loses the ability to stream, which is where he gets all of his finance from, yeah, bro, he's on suicide watch. Chibi's on suicide watch. LTG's on suicide watch. I mean, those are the most obvious ones right now. David is on suicide watch. It's just a lot of niggas that basically have nowhere else to go in life. And it seems like the only final destination for them is to commit suicide. Because where else do you go from here? Chibi clearly is not going to learn his lesson from any of this. He's going to keep doing the same shit, and it's going to lead to some unfortunate circumstances. The same with Low Tier God if he doesn't play his cards right. And with David, I mean, either he gonna kill himself or some niggas in jail gonna kill him. So,
someone that is deceased.
Nah, Mo not coming back. They already doxed him. It's the reason he hasn't came back yet. They already doxed him, so that it's wraps for Mo.
Or not even technically me, but a relative of mine. I realize and people will accept this. They'll be fine with individuals attacking people adjacent to me for not even doing anything. Because I'm the punching bag. Now, I can accept that role. But it is...
No, you can't. No, you can't, dog.
It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. Dealing with people trying to punch back, like, you know, use other people around you as a punching bag. It is. It is definitely. And those thoughts of wanting to quit again did appear like a day ago. It did. But I am someone that's already been... I've already had some of the worst stuff that basically can happen to me.
If he finna just repeat himself the entire video, bro, I ain't got time for this.
Like, have all this heinous stuff that happens to me, like being swatted having desecrations happen, people celebrating and cheering for grave desecrations, big content creators at that, having people like Hassan literally laughing at me almost dying, like being...
Yeah, the thing, yeah, niggas in jail don't fuck with that pedophile shit. Once that David dude goes to prison, they're gonna kill him, and the security guards is gonna let it happen. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. There's no fucking way David is living more than 10 years in prison. Shit, 5 years. Shit, hell, 2 years. When it comes to pedophilia and child pornography, bro, niggas in jail do not fuck with that shit at all.
Done. Me being dead-ended, basically. Having people basically just label me anything under the bus. Because, once again, easy target. It's, you know, I've been deemed whatever the internet wants to deem me, so that's the label I am given. But anyways, to make a long story short, I don't know where I would be without you guys. It's been one of the roughest few months technically, of my life that has fundamentally changed the very trajectory. I just butchered that. You know what? Let's talk about that. A lot of people like to make fun of my speech. I have a speech impediment. I do. I'm just gonna say. Okay? There you go. I've talked about this a long time ago, but a lot of people that watch me now probably are unaware of this, but yeah, I got a speech impediment, yeah. Okay, there you go.
I mean, not really. Everybody fucks up when they talk. I mean, it kind of stems from people overthinking what they want to say. I mean, I don't think he has a speech impediment. That's just an insecurity.
My entire life has basically shifted because of the last few months. And
yeah, he's talking about nothing. He just said he got a speech impediment. It's like, no, you don't. Just because you fuck up on your sentences doesn't mean you have a speech impediment. Like, some words don't really flow well when you say it through, you know, in a sentence. So you just kind of like have to process it a little bit before you say it. I mean, you said Chibi is in his 30s and he can't change. He's not gonna change, bro. He gonna make another video talking about how the trolls is fucking with him and how he wouldn't be where he is without his fans. Like, bro, he gonna do this shit all the time. This not gonna be the last time he does this. It's like, what's even the point of doing this? You're adding fuel to the fire. Just shut the fuck up and get off Twitter. Nigga, we know you fuck with lollies. Leave it at that. We know you want to play hentai lolly games and shit. Leave it at that. You don't got to make fucking 50 videos and get on Twitter harassing niggas and provoking people who are clearly against that shit. Don't, like, you just you know, setting up your grave at this point. They gonna keep fucking with you until they get what they want. And it seems like it's working because your ass is in the forest. Like, it's only so many times you hear a nigga talking about committing suicide before it's like, all right, nigga, just do it. Like, who fucking cares? Like, fuck you keep telling us for? I mean, yeah, but it's like, bro, the thing about money is that money helps you temporarily. Like, it only temporarily solves your issues. But once you've gotten everything you've wanted, once you've already found the foundation in which you're gonna pay for your living situation, once you get all that shit sorted out, and you just like realize, okay, there's nothing else I can pay for or nothing else I can buy, bro, money means absolutely nothing. It means absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things. You can, yeah, it makes the life better, but it doesn't make you happy necessarily. That's rude. No, that's not rude. If someone keeps telling you every other day, yo, bro, I'm finna do it. Like, yeah, you're sympathetic. It's like, oh no, don't do it, bro. Like, you think about think about your parents, think about your future and the people in your fans and how they care about you. Yeah, you're gonna say that the first few times, but if this nigga's on his 20th, oh, I'm finna do it, it's like, all right, whatever, nigga. Okay, cool, bro. It's like the boy who cried wolf. It's like, at a certain point, it's like, all right, nigga, I told you everything I had to tell you about this shit. So what more can I say about it? Normally, suicidal people don't tell you, at the very least, not that many times. Yeah, but also the reason they keep saying it is because they've already thought about doing it. They're just looking for someone to justify it. They're just looking for someone to confirm it. Like, yeah, you actually have a good point. So it's like, that's all they're doing because they've already thought about doing it.
I've had a lot of people say the way I engage with drama and stuff is my fault. Okay. Fair.
Yeah, girls do that shit all the time. Like, boys and girls do it. But whenever a girl get caught cheating or she get caught doing some fuck shit, and you just like, all right, I'm done. Enough of this. Like, your pussy's not that good for this. I'm out of here. I'm moving out. Then when it start, oh my God, I don't know what I would do without you. They start cutting their wrist and shit. Like, you know, like, bro, like, I had an ex who did that wild shit. And that shit was like, so like, it was so jarring. It's like, what the fuck is happening right now? Like, how can you care so much, but then you cheating on a nigga? Like, that makes no sense. We can't live without you. Was that your girl? Yeah, my ex was fucking bugging, bro. Bitch was cutting herself, doing all mad shit, banging her head against the wall. It's like, the fuck? Like, I'm a normal ass nigga. Like, seeing shit like that shit was scaring me. Because it's like, if you going this far with yourself, nigga, it's only so long before you try to stab a nigga. Oh, that's right, she did stab me. Yo, that shit was crazy. But yeah, nah, niggas is like, I just get to a point where it's like, alright, bro, whatever. Just do it if you're gonna do it, man.
But I'm gonna say some advice here. When you are...
Nah, you wouldn't laugh. Nah, because that's a sickness. That's a sickness. When girls, like, when they, like, because they're, like, when girls get so riled up emotionally to where they start hitting themselves and doing, like, really stupid shit, like banging their head against the wall or scratching themselves or hitting shit, breaking stuff, cutting themselves, that's a sickness. That's not normal. That's not how you normally react to stuff, especially when you're the source of why everything is going bad right now. Yeah, that, I don't even think therapy can save that bitch. Like, you need, like, medication or something. You said give them help? Who said I didn't try to give them help? Are you serious? I tried everything in my power to get... All the crazy girls I dated, I always tried to help them in some way, shape, or form to make sure their life was in an easy situation so they won't have to overthink too much. I always try to make it seem like, hey, look, if you worried about your bills and whatever the fuck, it's cool. I got you. Like, I'll pay this or whatever the fuck. It's cool. I got it. It's no big deal. Anything to make, you know, just take the weight off their shoulders so they can be, you know, clear mentally and shit. I mean, because, I mean, if I'm dating you and you're upset and you're stressed out, then guess what? That's going to indirectly affect me because now you're mad all the time and you ain't going to do shit with me. So I had to find ways to, you know, get around that. But do they like anime? I mean, some of the ones I dated, yeah, they watch anime sometimes, but they wasn't an anime junkie because I don't even watch anime all the time. So what reason would we have to watch anime?
We're in a position... Not just me getting attacked, by the way, okay? Disregard me for a second. When your family is dragged into something... Sorry, I hit a branch there. When your family is dragged into something, and people tell you, stop, like, stop speaking up, that sounds wrong. Like...
Wait, that's wrong, but you beating off to little girls in anime is not wrong? Like, you don't see anything wrong with that? So you are for censorship to some degree, because you're saying this is wrong and this shouldn't be done. That's censoring. I mean, bro, he, like, I don't know, man. I really don't know what to say at this point. Clearly, he wants to play on both sides of the fence. He want to have his cake and eat it too. He's anti-censorship, but only for specific situations. But he keeps pretending like he's all for anti-censorship at all times, which he's clearly not. I mean, it's retarded at this point.
It sounds like victim blaming. It sounds like you shouldn't speak. You should be quiet and allow your harassers and slanders and people that want you dead to win.
You want them to be quiet too, though, right? I mean, you want the same thing from them. You just said you want them to stop fucking with your brother's shit and stop involving your family and also to stop insulting you. You want the same thing. So, yeah, if they want that, it's nothing wrong with that because clearly you want the same thing.
Want you to be silent, so you should be silent for them. I don't like that. I don't like that mentality of basically being silent for those that want you to be silent. I don't like that. I really don't. Which is one of the big reasons why I continue to speak up about things and talk about things, because I think it's just unjust. And
alright, he ain't talking about shit. Alright, let's move on to the next thing. This is someone in the chat wanted me to watch. Men enjoying video games is making modern women furious. Hey, I told y'all the story of how when I was playing Final Fantasy VII Remake and Tifa first showed up and my ex was pressed. That shit was so fucking funny.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at men enjoying their video games, and it's making modern women furious.
Tifa had bitches in the fume. Holy shit, bro. Tifa was bad, too. I ain't gonna lie. Tifa was a bad bitch in Remake. I ain't gonna fucking lie, bro. When she put that dress on to go see that fat nigga, I'm like, oh, shit. Make them jealous? Yeah, this bitch, you trash. I got some fine shit in front of me. What are you talking about?
Well, let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
Say! Jesus Christ! Someone kill this guy now. Oh my God! This game!
It's okay to yell at Pixels, but it's not okay to yell at him.
That's fake.
You did it!
On Hood.
No, I have text. You got home at 7.
Okay, so it's 2 hours later. It's now 9. That's how math works. That's how numbers work, Crystal. You're a teacher.
And
I'm gonna throw up.
If this is what true love looks like, I think I'm good.
Are you kidding me? Every goddamn night.
Why is it that with a lot of modern women, the drama always starts the moment you press that button?
Because she wants you to come in there and eat her pussy. That's why. Like, they get so offended when you want to eat that shit. It's like, yeah, bro, I don't want to put my mouth on that, and I don't want to hold you. Like, go to sleep, bitch. You said LTG reference. I don't think y'all realize how unsettling that shit is when every time you do something, your girl is just right there. There's something very unsettling about that. Like, you can do nothing, bro. Every day you have to talk to this bitch. Every day you have to look at this bitch. Every day you have to pretend like she's not fucking there and she's just hawking over you. Y'all share the same fucking bed. It's some of the worst shit ever, especially if you're a person that just value your time or your alone time.
I told my boyfriend, hey, because I've had a couple, you know, and he said, oh, one more game of League. One more game of League. I'm on the couch.
So?
Are we kidding? Are we joking?
No, the video game is more fun than you. Like, what's so hard about that? What's so hard about women understanding that the only reason we deal with y'all is because y'all have a vagina? That's it. If y'all didn't have a vagina, we wouldn't have girlfriends, or we wouldn't be seeking girlfriends, literally. Like, we can do perfectly fine without y'all. It's only because of our sexual urges that we tolerate y'all annoying ass. Why can't they understand that? Incel senpai. I'm being fucking honest. There's no fucking way. I ain't gonna say that for all guys, but look, dog, look, it's a reason why niggas cheat. I'm just gonna say that.
Sounds like she wants him almost as much as she wants that last win of the night.
That's not sexist, bro. If we being realistic now, why do you want a girlfriend? In most cases, it's because you just want some ass. 70% of it is going to be because you want some ass, and the other 30% is going to be because you want companionship. But if you're an antisocial person that like being to yourself, trust me, you're not going to like that shit at all. You're going to like the idea of it, but you're not going to like the actual shit. Like, that's what a lot of people fuck up at. Like, they keep thinking about the idea of something, and they think about the best case scenarios of those ideas. Like, say, for instance, oh, it would be so adorable if I had a kid and I had a family with a picket fence outside. Yeah, everyone wants that reality, but realistically speaking, once it actually happens, bro, that shit takes away so much of your time. There's no guarantee you're gonna be with this bitch. You and this girl living in a fucking apartment. You barely making ends meet with this fucking job. Like, everyone likes the idea of something, like the idea of having a pet, but not considering the amount of time you're gonna have to put in to take care of it. Same with a kid. The same with a fucking relationship. Yeah, it's nice when you see everybody outside holding hands and they're smiling and shit. Their girl look good. Yeah, that shit cute for right now until you have to go home and you realize, oh shit, I have to deal with you 24/7. Oh shit, I have to talk to you 24/7. And if I give any sign that I might not be interested, oh, now that gives you the door to go do some other shit with some other nigga. Like, that's the games that niggas play nowadays. That's the games people and women play nowadays. So it's like, yeah, all that shit seems cute on the surface, but once you actually go through with it, you're gonna suffer a lot. Because believe it or not, you got some crazy bitches like this that will actually try to start an argument because you like playing your game more than spending time with her. And when you say, fuck it, let me spend time with you, what you want to do? I don't know what you want to do. Bitch, I left my video game chat party for this shit. What do you want? Like, they never want nothing. They just want to bother you. And it's like, all right, bro, move around with that shit.
Hide.
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Ryan.
Don't start.
Or
Don't
Fortnite.
start.
Or Fortnite.
Sex or Fortnite? And this is the crazy shit. This is not even a hard choice. This is not even, shit, replace this with any video game. In my case, sex or Fortnite, sex or BioShock, sex or Super Mario World, sex or what? Sex or Bloodborne. I mean, my nigga, it doesn't matter. If it's a game I like, I'm choosing the game over sex. Especially if I already fucked you more than 5 times. Move around. And that's another thing niggas don't want to talk about. But when you have sex too much with a girl, you don't start that shit. It's not enjoyable. It becomes a workout. It doesn't become an enjoyable experience anymore. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas, bro. Not Salik. Wait, Salik is in here? Sex is like 10 minutes of pleasure. No, the fuck it's not. No, it's not. Bro, I beg of you. I can't wait till some of y'all niggas get girlfriends. That's the biggest fucking lie ever told. There is so much pressure in the bedroom when it comes to you trying to please your significant other. It's ridiculous. It's not even enjoyable. It's enjoyable the first 2 times when you're trying to fuck her for the first time. But after like the 5th time and you already bagged her and it's like, I got her. It's like, bro, it's no longer a 10-minute experience. I don't view women as pets. I view them as annoying creatures. The same way they view us as annoying creatures. Newsflash, we really don't like each other. Like I said, we only tolerate each other because we have sexual urges. You gotta force your dick to go hard too. Bro, there's a laundry list of things or a laundry list of reasons on why every time my girlfriend ever came to me saying, hey, let's have some fun, I was scared or I was like pissed off or angry or I was very dismissive. You know why? Because realistically me, I can get my shit off in like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I can go 10 minutes of pounding some shit, but after 10 minutes, it just feel like a workout at that point because I'm just doing this to please you. And these bitches be wanting to go a whole hour of coming 36 times until they're satisfied. And if you don't make them come more than 5 times, oh, I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied. I'm finna go find pleasure somewhere else. Like, bitch, look, all right, whatever. Porn ruined sex. No, it's these women who don't know their body. I'm trying to tell you, bro. If you date a girl or you date women that don't know their body, bro, it's the worst shit ever. It's the worst shit ever. I have the worst luck when it comes to girls because they take way too long to have orgasms. It's the most annoying shit ever. Sex or Stellar Blade? I might take sex. Yeah, I ain't playing Stellar Blade over no damn sex. I liked your Chainsaw Man video. Hey, appreciate it, Fire Types. I'm not switching teams. I ain't say shit about liking men or dis. Come on, what are you talking about, dog? Stop it.
Wait.
Ryan.
Okay, obviously. Give me a second.
Use your mouth. That's called a skill issue. What? No. Okay, here we fucking go. Sora, that's not how that works. Bro, do you know how there's a such thing as slow comers? You have girls who know their bodies and they know exactly what would get the job done. And you know, they're actually would help the guy like, okay, this is what you need to do, blah, 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 blah. And then you got the girls who want you to find the shit. And then you got the girls who don't know what the fuck is going on down there. And so now they got you doing all this crazy shit for fucking 45 minutes. Like, bro, I'm not lying, bro. When I tell you the amount of times a girl will have me down there for more than 30 plus minutes, I would start to get lockjaw. That shit was so bad. Slow comers are real. You know what causes slow comers? Girls not knowing their bodies and girls being desensitized to sex because they masturbate too much. It gets to a point where you're so used to doing shit a specific way that when someone else does it and it's not a specific way, it takes them a really long time to get their shit off. So, Final Sword, when you say it's a skill issue, no, it's not a skill issue, fuck nigga, because all you doing is basically just licking the fucking clit. It's not hard, nigga. It's not rocket science. But girls don't know what the fuck they want. Like, they don't know how this shit work. They would dead ass have you down there for damn near an hour licking their shit. Talking about some, oh, I'm about to, bitch, you've been about to for like almost 40 to 10 minutes or 40 to an hour now. Like, come on, bruh. That's just the worst. That's the fucking worst. You use foreplay for a while after making out and then start. Wait, you use foreplay for a while after making out and then start soaking? Sorry, do you think I don't know how to fuck? Are you serious right now? There's no way you're trying to give me pointers on how to please women. This is fucking crazy that you think I've never tried none of this shit before. This is crazy. No, not all my partners had that, but most of them did. You suck. Okay, yeah, okay. You're right. It's definitely me. It's definitely me, bro. Yeah, there's no such thing as women taking a very long time to ejaculate. That doesn't exist at all. It doesn't, you know. It's cool.
No!
OMG, he's mad.
Are you kidding me?
When you have to start taking shots just to tolerate your partner, I'd say it's time to leave.
Shit, fuck a shot, nigga. When I come home for work, I sit in my car for 30 minutes before going in the house. Fuck that shit, bro. I ain't going in. Nah. You said, what is this dumb video? Basically a bunch of men regretting the fact that they got a partner and they got a significant other. They said, why did I date this bitch? Like, it seemed fine at first because, oh shit, I get unlimited pussy and I get to do shit with her until she lives with you and she tries to control your life. And then it's like, oh fuck, this is very a miserable experience. Like, hey babe, let's have some fun. Like, that doesn't turn into an enjoyable experience. Like, that turns into a workout now. It's like, fuck. Yes, I'm getting PTSD from this shit. That was a very dark time in my life. It really was. There's nothing worse than being trapped with a girl there's nothing worse than being trapped with a girl and having to deal with her because her parents don't want nothing to do with her. It's the worst shit ever.
Whoa. What are you stop? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why'd you do that? And recording.
It's the same old story. If she can't get attention from her man, she'll try to get it from TikTok.
What are you doing?
They really hate to see us happy, don't they?
Yeah, that other one was fake, but that's some real shit though.
Babe, seriously?
What?
You about to play the game? I thought
Yeah. Babe, how you gonna buy me the PS5 and not want me to play it?
But you always want to play it. You never want.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh no, she bought the PS5. Yeah, you could, brother. You gotta turn that shit off. These videos are fake. Nah, some of these are fake, but a lot of these are real. A lot of these are real, bro. Trust me, I've been through it with multiple women. With like that one girl who was crashing out over Tifa was nuts. Like Tifa really had her pressed. I'm like, holy shit, this is really happening right now. I was laughing. I wasn't even mad. I was just laughing the entire time. Cause I ain't no fucking way.
I
barely play it because I'm always watching TV.
You always playing it. Every time my brother calls, he's trying to play it with you.
Babe, you just got me the PS5 for Christmas.
Yeah, but you play it. That's all you want to do when you're home.
Babe.
Oh my god. Oh, what's yo? Yo.
What? Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming.
It's pretty sad he knew exactly how that was going to play out.
So let's get started. Just coming off right off the bat at number 1, playing video games for 3+ hours. If you are above the age of 23 and you are sitting down playing video games for 3+ hours a night, find something else to do, please. The next
Bitch, what are you talking about? Girls will say this shit, but then they'll spend 5+ hours doing their hair and makeup. I'm so sick of these man.
one's huge for me. When boys wear that huge headset while playing video games, specifically the green one with the little microphone right here that's like, welcome to McDonald's. You guys know what I'm talking about.
What's wrong with playing the video game for more than 4 or 5 hours? Bro, y'all be in the bathroom for longer than that. Bro, every time you ask a girl, hey, get ready, I'm finna come pick you up. Hey, let's go somewhere. Hey, be ready at this time. Bro, they be taking forever.
I hate that thing. It looks like you're literally like in a spaceship.
Wait, men playing video games for 3+ hours, wearing that huge headset while playing, when their butt cracks show, chewing gum with your mouth open, licking their fingers after they eat, no body hair. Wait, a nigga not having body hair? That's kind of crazy. I'm looking at my shit now. I got some body hair, but I mean, I'm basically naked as fuck, low key. I got some body hair though. Drinking Monster, Bang, etc. Slide into Snapchat DMs. Buzz cuts that are tight to the forehead. Being afraid of bugs. Wait, I can't be afraid of bugs? Well, I'm not really afraid of that shit. Cheap with their money. In other words, yeah, they're cheap with me. They don't want to buy me what I want. Okay, whatever.
Just gives me the ick to the core. To the core.
Controversial,
Yo, wait, relax, senpai with the 2. Your girl was definitely jealous when Cloud dressed up. Nah, she was pressed when Tifa showed up. See, the thing is, girls, they get intimidated when another bad bitch show up. They get very intimidated when another bad bitch show up. So the fact that that specific girl was pressed over Tifa and Tifa wasn't real, it said a lot. But I think it said a lot because I spent all my time playing video games to escape reality of dealing with her ass. So when she seen that, oh, this game has a very attractive girl in it, she got pissed. So, oh, that's why you're playing this game. Hell, I got shit for playing Nier Automata. I got shit for playing that fucking game. I was like, I'm playing this new game. It's called Nier Automata. He's like, of course you would buy this game. I was like, what the fuck that's supposed to mean? Yeah, the girls are getting mad over anything. If it was Bayonetta. Man, at this point, look, after that shit, I couldn't play no video games with any fine girl characters. It was raps for that shit.
No, but women with leather skin that look 15 years older than their actual age should not be talking about icks.
And when his Xbox ends up in the bottom of the lake, then whoop-de-do. No more boys' nights for you. Should've gave me attention while you had the chance.
The fuck?
Do.
They're both playing games, but hers are straight up toxic.
Ladies, if no one's warned you on what it's like to actually live with your boyfriend, let me warn you. We just got home from doing some errands, and look what he's doing.
Hell
Haven't talked to
yeah.
him since.
Hell, we just went outside doing everything you wanted to do, and you mad because I came home and wanted to play the game. Are you fucking crazy?
She could always pick up a controller and join him, but nah, she'd rather make a TikTok about it.
Baby, if you love
No, fuck that. Go, bitch. Do you have any hobbies? Like, do you do yoga? Do you go do you like make pasta or something? Like, do something. The fuck? How the fuck you have no other hobbies except hanging out with me? Nigga, like, God, bro, a nigga would have all types of hobbies, even though they're all basically the same hobbies. You know, playing the game with the homies, that's one. Going to the gym, hooping, that's two. Going to the mall or, going out, with their cars and shit, that's three. It's like, guys, they know exactly what they want to do because we're not overly dependent on our women. Women be so clueless, like, when a guy is not around, it's like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do? It's like, this is why we ask you in the talking stages, do you have hobbies? This is not just random chitter chat. No, this is a serious question. Do you have hobbies selling crack? Yeah, niggas would sell crack too. Niggas would be selling crack and weed on the side and shit too, 1000%. But nah, that's why niggas be like, yo, you got hobbies, bro? Cause like, what do you do? Cause when I want to do what the shit I want to do, you need to be doing what you need to do or what you want to do. Cause I can't be around you all the time, my nigga.
Get off of your game right now.
Seriously?
Get off your game right now or you don't love me.
Started.
3, 2, 1.
Why?
Hey, you did it!
That was not worth it.
He passed the test but failed himself, and she'll respect him less for it.
So for you two, if a guy plays video games,
No.
that's a big deal breaker.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you this.
Absolutely.
I want to tell you this. The way that you feel about men who play video games is the way that men feel about the fact that you guys do.
Last I checked, no one got an STD from playing NBA 2K.
If you don't get off the PS5 right now, I'm breaking up with you. That's right. That's right.
What the fuck are we doing right now?
Are you gonna take me on a date now?
Yeah. I was planning one. I have one planned.
Really? Where are we gonna take me?
To your favorite spot.
Like the really nice restaurant?
The one that you really like.
Oh
I-
my God. Next video, you just hating. A girl can tell Trigger I love you and he would say, shut up, you're annoying. No. The thing with me is, and I tell girls this all the time, I tell them all the time, like, bro, you have to understand that I need my space and you can't get offended by that. It's going to be days where I just want to be to myself. And you have to know that there's no offense on your part that you didn't do anything wrong. I know you're going to have those days too. And when you want time to yourself, I respect that. This is not rocket science, people. People don't want to be around other people for a long period of time. Like, that's normal, especially if you just used to being by yourself. Then why do you have a girlfriend? Because I really like that person. That doesn't mean I have to give 100% of my time to her. If there's times I just want to be to myself and I want to go outside and listen to Drake at the midnight and stroll down the dark streets or whatever, it won't matter what the fuck I want to do. Nigga, if I want to do that, you should give me time to do that, because when it's all said and done, I'm human. I had a life before you. I'm going to have a life after you. But you can eat her ass. I'm not eating no girl ass. Never. I wish a bitch would give me an ultimatum to eat her ass a break. Man, bye. You fucking stupid. No.
I want Wagyu.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go shopping before so I can go find an outfit?
Shopping too, bro?
So are you telling me the most obvious shit? I swear, you niggas talk to me like I'm stupid. You don't think I have to give a portion of my life to that girl? Come on now, we're not doing this.
What?
Are
you being for real? Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Are you serious right now?
I'm not no bank.
Get off.
I paid for this.
Get off.
You know what? You don't tell me what to do. That's the thing.
That little power play of hers didn't last too long, did it?
No, don't. Why?
Cause this is all you do.
It's all I have.
This woman didn't just end the match, she ended the whole relationship by pressing that button.
Oh yeah, no, that was real. I had to leave for a second because some sexless ass Mexican want to do donuts in this fucking parking lot. I had to fucking close my window. Wait, what the fuck? You said Final Sword got you the most Bro, he telling me shit like I don't fucking know what to do in a relationship. You still fucking doing them donuts. I swear Mexicans don't do shit else but fuck with their car and go play with Pokemon cards. What is wrong with you, nigga? Next to my window too? Really? React to Shonen Jump ending. I got you, bro. I got you.
No, don't. Why?
Cause this is all you do.
It's all I have.
This woman didn't just end the match, she ended the whole relationship.
Yeah, little dog. Think twice before you say yes, bro. That's all I have to say. Think twice before you say no. Tricky and his damn Mexicans. Like, bro, you have nothing else better to do but do donuts in your backyard. Are you fucking crazy? Like, really? Like, nigga, it's 10:19. Like, come on, what are you doing, man? Move around with that shit. I need to change my fucking time. Why do I still got this shit set on mid-time? What the fuck? You said not to me about to crash out. I need to fix my fucking time. That shit's still mid-Eastern time. Here we go. Native American do donuts. Man, this is the fucking Mexicans, dog.
Shonen Jump.
Doing all that shit just to get smoked on the fucking freeway. It's like, dog, we don't give a fuck about your damn donuts.
Has an ending problem. Or at least, that's what the conclusion amongst the fans seems to be. With part 2 of Chainsaw Man ending, that marks the third major shonen manga wrapping up in the span of 2 years.
This is the Shonen Jump ending problem. I mean, dog, we already know they got... Look, dog, I don't know, man.
No secret that Chainsaw Man was one of modern shonen's most popular manga, and losing it is definitely a big blow to the roster. But as I just mentioned, Chainsaw Man is only one of 3 major modern shonen manga that very recently ended. Both Jujutsu Kaisen and My Hero Academia also ended their manga runs in 2024. Another 2 of the most popular modern shonen manga series. And while these juggernauts do share similar finalization windows, the one thing above all else that they share is their controversial endings. Now, controversial ending...
My Hero's ending really wasn't that controversial. I mean, especially with that final chapter in the last volume. My Hero Academia's ending was just fine. It wasn't bad. JJK's ending was horrible. JJK Modulo's ending was horrible. And Chainsaw Man's ending is one of the worst I've ever read in shonen history. Like, Deku got no cheeks. I mean, he came close, but whatever. I mean, look, dog, My Hero shit wasn't bad. It was good enough. So I don't know why we make it seem like I mean, what more could have My Hero done to make their ending good? Like, I mean, yeah, could answer some more questions, but I'm pretty sure that's what the volume extras are for. Like,
endings aren't a new thing for Shonen Jump. In fact, most of the time, a major shonen manga...
How was JJK's ending bad? Is that a serious question? I'm not gonna do this.
Having an ending that satisfies fans is pretty rare. If you think of any major popular shonen manga, chances are its ending was received poorly by its fans. Examples like Bleach, Naruto, Food Wars, Hitman Reborn. Shout out to anyone who knows that, by the way.
Trash ass show. Hitman Reborn is garbage. Don't waste your time in that bullshit.
Demon Slayer, and many others are all instances of mediocre endings. And now with this string of Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia, and knows that like your popular shonen manga, chances are its ending was received poorly by its fans. Examples like Bleach.
Yeah, okay, Bleach had a trash ending.
Naruto.
Naruto didn't have a bad ending.
Food Wars.
Food Wars ending was trash too.
Hitman Reborn.
I didn't even get past the first few arcs. That's how trash Hitman Reborn was.
Shout out to anyone who knows that, by the way. Demon Slayer, and many others are all instances of mediocre endings. And now with this string of Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia, and Chainsaw Man, it seems like this is more than just some crazy coincidence, and actually might be a serious problem. But why does this keep happening? Well, it's tough, because any ending, no matter how good, will never fully satisfy every fan. That's just impossible. There's always going to be a group of people who wish the story took a different turn. But that isn't the case with these shonen manga. It isn't the issue of a small group of people who dislike how the story turned out. It's actually the opposite. Only small groups of people like—
Bro, I know this took this nigga over a year to edit this video. Do you know how much shit you have to do to make these transitions this smooth? I know it took this nigga a whole year and a half, or hell, half a year to make this video. Unless he got someone else to edit it for him. Nah, I ain't jealous, but he doing a lot of editing shit, and it's like, dog, I know it took you forever to make this fucking video.
Like how the story concludes. It is almost a given that now a majority of fans will be in opposition to a major shonen manga's ending. And these three most recent manga are perfect examples of different circumstances leading to different fan opinions on what appears to be an unfulfilling conclusion. To begin, let's—
Simo didn't clap Yoko's cheeks, but he did have sex with Nina. So, yeah.
Start with level 1, My Hero Academia. I'm gonna start with My Hero Academia because in comparison to the other two manga I'll be talking about in this video, its ending isn't nearly as controversial. Hence why I'm labeling this level 1 of the shonen.
It wasn't even a bad ending. My Hero's ending wasn't bad. Now, before that final chapter came out, it was controversial because it's like, damn, bro, like, what the fuck? There's so much shit that really didn't get answered, but that final chapter kind of like, you know, kind of leveled the flame a little bit. Like, it's still some flames here and there. Like, you see some sparks and shit, but it's good enough to where it's like, okay, this was okay. This is satisfying at least. It's like, I can deal with this. You know, like Chainsaw Man, JJK, it's like, nigga, are you serious?
Bad ending problem. My Hero Academia wrapped up in August of 2024 after 10 years of serialization in Shonen Jump magazine. Now I say My Hero Academia's ending wasn't as controversial as the other two because fans weren't exactly mad at the ultimate climax of the series. By the way, obvious spoilers for every series I'm about to talk about. But yeah, fans didn't hate My Hero's ending because of how the series resolved itself. They hated it because of how it handled its main protagonist, Izuku Midoriya. For instance, let's say you asked someone who's seen the ending to My Hero. Chances are they thought the way Deku resolved the conflict between the heroes and Shigaraki / All For One made perfect sense. I mean, it does perfectly complement his character. Deku tries to save Shigaraki in the only way he possibly could in that scenario. He has the power to take down Shigaraki almost immediately, but chooses—
You said it was a fuck-ass final fight, much like the arc itself. Every time I hear Persona music in these videos, you know what? I'm so used to it at this point that I didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize it. That's how much I'm used to that shit, bro.
To burden himself with the task of finding a way around, straight up eliminating Shiggy. Again, I think you'd struggle to find someone who dislikes the idea surrounding how the final battle concludes. What people actually disliked was what happened to the main protagonist, Izuku Midoriya, after the final battle. You see, to actually stop Shigaraki the way Midoriya wanted to, he had to transfer the entirety of his quirk, one for all, to Shigaraki from within. This resulted in him, well, losing the ability to actually use his quirk. forever. After transferring One for All to Shigaraki, all Deku is left with are the dying embers of the quirk, similarly to what we saw from All Might prior in the series. To fans, this just felt underwhelming. All that time they spent with Deku, with the promise of seeing him as the world's greatest hero, the want to see his evolution as a hero into his older years, just gone in an instant. Deku was left with no powers, and most importantly...
Wait, that's why niggas was mad? Cause he didn't become the greatest superhero? Nigga, that's realistic. But, I mean, I guess if the author did make a promise, then it is what it is. But he was the best hero because without him, they couldn't do shit with Shigaraki. So it's not like he didn't live up to that promise. So.
Left in the past. His heroic efforts in the final war were almost completely overshadowed or just forgotten. And the natural comparison here is obviously to All Might, the previous #1 hero, because he was the previous user of One for All and was world-renowned for his efforts in establishing world peace. It also doesn't help that Deku, since the first episode or chapter of the series, has been claiming that this story was
I forgot to mention this is sort of how I became the greatest hero.
His journey to becoming the #1 hero. While you can argue that he still did, the magnitude was simply not what fans had envisioned for his character. Let's be real.
I mean, he did become the greatest hero. Like, once again, if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't have beat Shigaraki.
Here for a second. A majority of people, you guys, who enjoy
he literally changed the entire world. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He did become the greatest superhero. I mean, shit, everyone looked to him as like the saving or the chosen one, damn near. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not like he's a fucking nobody or he just got forgotten about. Like, no, everyone remembers him as the guy who saved the world. So yeah, in the eyes of the people, he's 1000% the greatest hero ever. Because without him, there's no future for another #1 hero to come. It's like, I mean, he did fulfill the promise, so.
Shonen manga, I'm not gonna lie, want to see the characters they spent years with go from zero to hero. Deku just giving up his powers ripped away any chance of getting to see what he could have looked like in his physical prime.
This is a stupid ass reason to be mad at the ending though. If this is the reason why you think the ending is trash, then you need to really just get your priorities straight, my nigga, because this is nothing.
While I do personally think that giving up his quirk is a very fitting ending for the character, and the series as a whole,
Yeah, it should have stayed like that. What fucked everything up is that All Might came with this Iron Man ass suit talking about some, oh no, you can have your cake and eat it too. Even though it was supposed to be a big sacrifice for you beating this overpowered ass villain, we're just gonna say fuck that and give you something you should have had in the first chapter. That's what made that shit ass. Also, you had a bunch of like loose threads that weren't close, or loose storylines that weren't really closed properly. So it was also that as well.
Won't deny that I would have loved to see what he would have been capable of with One for All fully mastered at its full potential. For the majority of people, I can imagine it almost feels like they waited all that time for a big...
Yeah, it's a pointless sacrifice. It's like, what was even the point of that if you're just gonna give him a fucking Iron Man suit that basically makes him the same power, or if not better than what he was before? It's pointless. Especially, he should have had this shit in the beginning of the story. He didn't have to have the world's greatest quirk. So...
Nothing burger. The whole point of a series like My Hero Academia is to watch the main protagonist grow and evolve.
He did that though.
How do they get stronger with their abilities? How do they progress up the natural ladder of strength? And what is the pinnacle that they can reach? But with My Hero, we never get to see that true pinnacle.
Huh? Dude, he mastered 4-5 different quirks at one time. What are we talking about, Rick? Oh, wait, hold on. Come on. They wanted this nigga to be Superman? I'm confused. To him, I guess he didn't grow. Nigga, he beat Shigaraki. What the fuck are we talking about? Wait. He learned how to kick. No, look, we're not talking about the way in which he learned all this shit, because the way he learned all this shit was fucking stupid. The fact it took that nigga 3 seasons to learn how to kick was insane. Also, I like how Horikoshi was like, damn, he can't really get that far the way he is now, so let me get this nigga like 16 other quirks. And then in the middle of that arc, I'm a retcon just how powerful they really are, because before when he first got those 5 fucking quirks, he said one of those quirks is enough to knock out a person. But now he kind of nerfed them to where, nah, not just one of those quirks can knock out a person. No, you got to use them in combination to be, you know, knock a person out. He was retconning so much shit. Like, Horikoshi clearly wrote himself into a corner with that 5 quirk shit. Nigga was literally Spider-Man. Yeah, that nigga was Spider-Man. That nigga was fucking Batman. He was all types of bullshit. It's like, dog. Because he was already bad. He had the world's greatest quirk. On top of that, you gonna give him 5 other quirks too? Like, are you serious? He had 7? Wait. Wait, so it's worse than what I remember. I thought it was like 4 or 5. Wait. How many quirks did Deku have? This nigga had 7? Wait. Aw, come the... Aw, that's some bullshit. Yo, I forgot all about that shit. That's a lot of... Yeah, Horikoshi wrote himself into a corner, dog.
It also doesn't help when you consider how short-lived Deku's time with the quirk actually was. While yes, in real time, the series did span over a decade with 431 plus chapters, Deku's entire journey is actually only about a year, so he loses One For All almost within the same year that he gains it. Just imagine what he could have accomplished with another 10 plus years of wielding that power.
See, that's fanfic shit now. Like, now y'all worried about power scaling shit that doesn't really mean much to the story, especially since the final villain is already dead.
Image would have definitely rivaled All Might's, something I'm sure fans were expecting from the get-go.
Damn, dog. Y'all had to be realistic with y'all expectations. Well, you had to be a fucking 6-year-old to want that type of ending. Like, come on, dog.
I can very much understand why people were so up in arms with Deku giving up his powers. It feels unrewarding from the reader's perspective. But ultimately, I do think it was a great way to wrap up the final battle. Yes, we don't get to...
I see your video, Danger Warp. I got you.
See Deku with a fully mastered One For All. And yes, that does unfortunately suck. But had he just annihilated Shigaraki after all of the backstory we just received for him, it would have felt out of character and just wrong in my opinion. Deku giving up his power is what makes him a true hero at the end of the day. He very well could have killed Shigi using Gear Shift, but he finds a way around because that's what a true hero would do. It's obviously very noble and extremely selfless of him, but that's kind of what makes it special. While it does suck for us fans, it's great for his character. However, as I mentioned previously, and what will be a theme for this video, no ending will ever please everyone. I just think that this scenario, Deku losing his powers, was actually the ending that was going to receive the most amount of hate out of any other.
That's a dumbass reason to hate that ending. That's a really dumb, very childish reason to call that ending trash. Because you couldn't fucking power scale. That's why it was trash. Oh my god, we didn't get to see Deku at his fullest potential. It's like, nigga, that's not even the reason why it's ass. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's not even a reason to call it trash. Like, what the fuck? And he did reach his potential. So, like, we're not gonna sit here and pretend like he didn't reach his peak. No, he reached his peak. Like, he did the most he could with them fucking quirks.
Ending. But to be honest, with all things considered, I think My Hero's ending is actually the least controversial. Because if you consider that it doesn't feel rushed,
it's not even a bad ending, bro. It's not even a bad ending. Is it a little underwhelming? Yeah, but I think that's because people kind of, set themselves up to be disappointed. Because when you think of an ending to a series, you always think about the most extravagant shit. But it's like, nah, it's not that extravagant. Like, we just gonna be, keep it chill. We gonna keep, send you a little cute message on the way out, and that's it. He said he got some of his quirks off screen. Yeah.
Makes sense considering Deku's character arc, and there's a good balance of the main character and the...
I never understood that Deku should have been Batman. You are basically criticizing the story based on what it didn't do rather than what it's doing. Yeah, like, I mean, even though I'm one of those people that said Deku should not have gotten that quirk because it's too overpowering, like it kind of takes away all the challenges within the story of My Hero Academia, that was my biggest issue, but I didn't make it the main reason why I thought the story was trash. I just like, okay, if this is what the author wants to do, let's see how he utilizes this shit. And surprisingly, like, Horikoshi was doing a pretty good job and kind of limiting him from like going full out and shit, even though there is certain situations like in the high school games where he's going to get Shigaraki, or not Shigaraki. There's certain moments in the high school games or the sports festival arc where he's fighting characters like Shigaraki and he's just like point blank hitting him in the fucking stomach with All For One, which should have fucked him up and just been, you know, match over. But, you know, we can't just have him easily beat Todoroki or easily have him beat the purple hair guy and shit like that, you know. So it's a lot of moments where, yeah, while Horikoshi found creative ways to nerf his quirk, it also, he had to like nerf the power of it as well, because it's like, if he just like, yeah, we're gonna keep you from using it all the time, but you still keep the power of it. If he just kept it like that, then Deku still would have had an easy ass time at UA.
Side characters contributing, and the fact that Deku does get an Iron Man S suit which mimics One For All at the end, it's definitely not bad by any means. The bottom line is, it just didn't live up to what the fans were expecting for Deku as a protagonist. So that's why I would put this at level 1 of the shonen ending problem. Level 2 is where we start to lean more into the controversy surrounding Shonen Jump and its issue with endings. Level 2, Jujutsu Kaisen. Entering level 2, we have the very popular Jujutsu Kaisen. There are so many things that people took massive issues with, so let's waste no time and jump right in. Now,
I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to watch all this shit, dog. Let me see, what's the conclusion? Because I already know about Chainsaw Man and JJK, to be honest.
Down below. So yeah, it definitely seems like there is a very big problem here. From Naruto to Bleach to My Hero to JJK, even to Chainsaw Man, almost every major shonen series seems to completely blunder its ending in the eyes of the fans. Whether that be because of the writing or other circumstances surrounding the production of the series, literally anything, it seems like there genuinely might be a curse. I cannot even fathom what the backlash towards One Piece's ending is going to look like. Because no matter what happens,
you niggas already know One Piece is going to have a trash ass ending. That shit's stealing from Naruto right now as we speak. That shit's Naruto Shippuden piece, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Nigga, y'all already know. The One Piece ending is gonna be peak. Nigga, no, it's gonna be ass. Like, come on, it's inevitable at this point. If niggas call it the My Hero ending trash because Deku wasn't Superman, then what the fuck you think they're gonna say about the One Piece ending? Come on now, bro. They already got Enmu looking like a cuck, so... So once again, we have another nigga that's similar to Naruto villains, that he gets cucked, and because he get cucked, now he's upset and he want to see the fucking world burn. Like, alright, dog, whatever. Yeah, booty piece. That shit's ass, bro. That shit's donkey ass. He said Juri Bonnie gonna be the new Pirate King or some shit. What's gonna happen is these niggas gonna hold hands and everybody gonna turn into Joy Boy and they gonna beat up the big bad Enmu. Oh no, or if it's not gonna be that, Blackbeard gonna come out the cut and he's gonna take Enmu's devil fruit, and that's when Blackbeard is gonna be the final boss, and everyone's gonna turn into Joy Boy and beat up the big bad Blackbeard. And that's when, yeah, you're gonna get the One Piece, which is gonna turn out to be the Void Century or some shit. I don't know. When it's all said and done, it's gonna be everybody holding hands and celebrating while kicking the main character or the main villain's ass. This shit's gonna be ass as fuck, yeah. All my Nakama. Hey guys, let's have a party while kicking this guy's ass. That's what it's gonna be, bro. Niggas gonna hold hands. Luffy gonna be this mystique. He gonna be this mysterious figure that continues to live on because he's immortal. He's a god. He's gonna turn into a god. It's already happening. I mean, he's already a god, so he's gonna be immortal at some point. Like, dog, we already know.
Because of the scale of that series, how popular it is, there is going to be some kind of controversy. But anyways, that's all for me. Let me know if you actually enjoyed any of these endings despite all the negativity surrounding them, and why you were able to find a positive view. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more just like it, make sure to like and subscribe. It would mean a lot. But just know, your viewership is perfectly enough for me. With all that being said...
Watch, I can't defend One Piece anymore. Alright, hold on. Let me watch this video because someone sent it to me. Bro, that One Piece ending is going to be trash. It's going to be trash, bro, and I can't wait. It's already trash now, bro. They stealing a lot of shit from Naruto. This nigga Oda can't do anything without sucking Kishimoto's nuts. Like, get off his dick, bro. Go make your own fucking story. Like, this nigga been making the same fucking arc for 30 years, and now when it's time to come up with some creative shit, he want to steal from Naruto. Let me see. Yeah, like, fuck out of here, bro.
A statement that gets me into a lot of trouble. I never had Jujutsu Kaisen above a 7. Every time I mention this, people get exceptionally mad because apparently a 7 out of 10 is a bad score, but like, when did things ever, like, how did we end up in this position? Since when is something being above the mean a bad thing? This is one of those silly little things of internet culture. At some point, 7 out of 10 became average rather than what it should be, which is good. Like, okay, let's just look at the damn chart. That's above average, so why is a 7 out of 10 the new 5 out of 10? I say new, but...
Because everyone is black and white with how they grade stuff. It's either bad or the greatest shit ever.
I think it's actually been like this since I was like a teenager. Do you guys remember when unemployed individuals would get mad at IGN for giving a game a 7? Oh, that was recent. The most common reason you'll find for this online circle...
Naruto did not create love triangles. You could say Berserk. Nigga, it's fucking Naruto. What are we talking about? We not doing this, man. How the fuck you gonna say, no, it's not Naruto, but it copied from one of the greatest manga of all time? No, we not doing that. So you don't mind stealing shit as long as it's not from Naruto, which is nasty, because that's what you just fucking said. No, nigga, they stole it from Naruto. What the fuck? Naruto's trash, then why does Oda keep stealing from it? Yo, if this nigga Emu come out and say, yo, Joy Boy, we used to be homies, but you fucked my bitch or you let her die. Nigga, if anything like that comes out his mouth, bro, that's 100% Naruto. That's 100% Naruto. Kishimoto did not invent cucks. He popularized it. Naruto didn't invent cucks. He popularized it, nigga. I'm sorry, but if a nigga make cucking poppin', then it is what it is. You let Rin die ass. Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen with Emu and Joy Boy, which is all Naruto Shippuden ass backstory. You let Rin, oh shit, you let Lily die. That nigga was laughing when he saw Joy Boy. I say, oh, so we doing the fucking Hashirama and Madara shit with this, cause you know as soon as Madara saw Edo Tensei Hashirama, he was laughing and shit. The same way Emu saw Joy Boy and he started laughing and he calling out Joy Boy's name. It's literally a Naruto rip, bro. Why can't we just call this shit for what it is? Like, did the chapter come out, Chet, man? Hold on. I'm sick of these One Piece niggas acting like they not stealing from the fucking GOAT. This is not even Naruto's better, bro. Like, come on, damn. This shit's not rocket science. Madara sees Hashirama. Yeah. Bro, look at this shit. This is basically how they said Emu seen Joy Boy. When you seen Joy Boy again, it was basically this.
待っていたぞ柱間お前はあとまずは10秒止める
This is how Joy Boy and Emu's encounter was, bro. It's literally a rip of Naruto. Okay. Nigga, what do you mean? Okay, so now we finna downplay it. Okay, bro. Now we finna downplay it. Y'all niggas ain't finna keep stealing shit from the same series you call ass, and when y'all get exposed, it's so, okay, I don't see what the problem is. No, there's a fucking problem. Because for the last 30 years, y'all was shitting on Naruto because he was the chosen one. And now when Luffy's the fucking chosen one, oh, okay, so what? Naruto didn't invent the chosen one. Bitch, that's not the fucking point. The point is, you niggas was talking mad shit for 20 years about Naruto being the god and how Kishimoto wasn't creative. And now when fucking Luffy's a god, oh shit, he didn't come up with this. Oh, this is perfectly fine. It's always been in shonen. Shut the fuck up. And now he's still in the whole Hashirama and Madara dynamic. He's still in the whole Obito and Kakashi dynamic. And now it's just, okay, I don't see what the problem is. Like, shut that shit up, dog. Y'all jacking. Y'all jacking the sauce. Damn. Now when you read Bleach, now when you read fucking One Piece, it's gonna be clearly obvious what they stealing from. Naruto ain't steal from neither one of those fucking shows. Naruto just kept it G. They said, nigga, I'm doing my own thing. I don't give a fuck if it was Kishimoto or his editors who wrote that shit. Nigga, Naruto was his own thing. It's only with Bleach and fucking One Piece where you see some Naruto inspiration in that shit. You never seen no Bleach or One Piece inspiration on fucking Naruto. Go ahead and say I lie. Goku wasn't the chosen one. He was the first Saiyan to go Super Saiyan. If we're not talking about the movies, if we're talking about canon wise, Goku was the first Saiyan we seen on screen to become Super Saiyan. At first we thought it was a myth, and he did this shit, and it was like, oh shit, that shit is real. He is the chosen one. Don't do that shit. He literally has fucking Ultra Instinct. Bleach has no Naruto inspiration. What the fuck do you think Ichigo and Uryu's relationship was? What are you talking about, bro? When Uryu betrayed fucking Ichigo, and they was making it seem like, oh, he went to the dark side. They was playing up that whole Naruto versus Sasuke dynamic. I remember when that chapter first came out, everybody was saying, yo, they jacking from Naruto. This is the same shit as Naruto versus Sasuke. Cause it was. I'm like, damn, Bleach ripping off of Naruto too? Anyone could have gone Super Saiyan. No, that's not the point. The point is how it was presented. It was presented in a way where it was making it seem like Goku was the chosen one. Given the context of what was going on in that specific situation too, it just adds more fuel to the fire. Goku was the chosen one. Like, let's be fucking serious. Bro Lolo is a true nigga saying. Okay, bro. Go Bardock wish for Goku to have plot armor. Yeah, look, please do not bring up Dragon Ball Super. Please, because Dragon Ball Super just fucks everything up. Yo, in my Dragon Ball video, I mentioned Dragon Ball Super not once, because I'm not even gonna entertain that fuck ass series.
Goes back to the biggest plague in all discussions, Americans. You see in a lot of places in America, to pass you need to get, you guessed it, a 70%. And nobody on this planet...
Yeah, I don't accept Dragon Ball Super as canon. That's just some fanfic bullshit. I do not count that whatsoever. From my knowledge, Dragon Ball ended at the Buu Saga.
Is better at sharing their incredibly low stakes
trauma. Fuck GT too. GT doesn't count either.
Than my fellow Americans. But it's true. A lot of Americans, because of our education system, have an inflated sense of what would be a just barely passing grade, or what could be considered an average score. And while I do think that plays a factor, I don't think it's a particularly strong or exciting answer. Okay, this is a side question that's only somewhat related. I did a poll on this on my channel a little bit ago. My Discord has been having this debate for, I found out 4...
Does alright equal good? Alright does not... Wait, what? Okay, can we get to the point? What shows you gave a 7 out of 10, nigga?
Really possible this was the case before the internet became as big as it is too. It's just that it was harder to stumble in its behavior. We're getting an example live. As I was writing this video, I saw what was happening with IGN.
Why the fuck is there a cat in the microwave?
Crimson Desert. And for those who were just born, IGN is a small independent game journalism outlet. Particularly, this writer for the site called Travis posted a review on the game Crimson Desert in which he gave it a 6 out of 10. Saying it was alright with its own flaws.
Nigga said, cause why not? You're not supposed to put no fucking cat in the microwave. A 6 is okay. Oh, that's Crimson Desert. Yeah, the 6 is not bad. It's just mid. I had to fix my scores too. Cause I was saying a lot of shit was mid, but giving it 7s and 6s. But that's because my score is kind of fucked up. Anytime someone says, hey, you need to watch this TV show, bro. It's so fucking amazing. I say, okay, what score would you give it out of 10? I'll give it like a 7. But you just said it was amazing. It is amazing, but I mean, it's just not God tier, you know? It's like, what the fuck does that even mean? I'm not finna waste my time on no 7 out of 10 TV show. I'm sorry, bro. That's why I just said that shit. If any 7 out of 10 show, I just say it's alright. It's cool. The Boo saga was kind of buns. Yeah, this shit was ass. Especially the Gohan Saiyaman saga. Oh my god. That shit was nails on the chalkboard. You said we've been saying a 7 out of 10 means good. I mean, yeah. I mean, a 7 is a good score to get. Like, if a girl said you, like, on the scale of looks, you're a 7 out of 10, that's not bad. She said you're good looking, you're just not fine as fuck. But on the scale, yeah, you're good looking for the most part. So I wouldn't take that as a diss, but, you know, you got sensitive motherfuckers out here that, what do you mean this is a 7 out of 10? This is the greatest shit ever. Like when I made that Full Metal Alchemist, once I made that Full Metal Alchemist video and I get that shit a 7.2 out of 10, I know niggas is gonna crash out. I'm no bullshit. I'm almost scared to put that fucking video out. Nah, Avatar is not a 10 out of 10. That's just, I think I gave it like a 7.7 to 7.8 out of 10. Full Metal Alchemist is getting a 7.2 out of 10. It's happening, bro. I'm sorry. That shit is ass. Well, it's not ass because I gave it a 7, but, you know. That shit's getting a 7.2 or something. Full Metal or Avatar. Avatar is way better than Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's not even funny. Like, let's be serious now. Full Metal Alchemist is one of the biggest fraud, one of the biggest, most overrated TV shows in human history. The fact niggas consider that bullshit to be the greatest anime of all time, including myself, dog. Don't get me wrong, like Full Metal Alchemist is one of the anime that has a good ending, but bro, like you want to talk about a show that just man, like no. Facts, Avatar the GOAT. See, I ain't say that shit either, but whatever.
Flaws that held it back. Well, that isn't the main...
it's not artificial hype. I think if you talk to a bunch of normies, they would say Full Metal Alchemist is the top 3 anime of all time. 1000%. Like, niggas go to Full Metal Alchemist, like, niggas just automatically gonna agree, like, that's just top 3, that's just top 5. It's like, no, it's not. Like, are you, like, how old, what was the last time you watched Full Metal Alchemist? Like, trust me, as an adult, that shit does not age well. Like, that shit probably was good when you was a kid because a lot of that humor is kind of predicated to, you know, it's kind of predicated towards kids. But even then, the humor is so repetitive. It's like, dog, are you fucking serious right now? Like, the tonal whiplash in that show is ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, you can't take nothing serious in that show. Even when the homunculi show up, you can't take shit serious because they're always making Edward Short jokes. You can't take shit serious with Roy Mustang because they try too hard to make him fucking cool and he has a shit ton of plot armor because he's a very important sacrifice. Even though you could have made anyone a fucking valuable sacrifice, just like how they artificially made Roy Mustang a fucking valuable sacrifice. I'm getting mad just rethinking that stupid ass plot. That story pissed me off so bad, bro. That show pissed me off, especially with that whole sacrifice shit. The entire show will literally lie to your face and say, yeah, equivalent exchange. You'll have these fucking annoying ass main characters, Edward and fucking Alphonse. We're not going to use the Philosopher's Stones. If we do, that's bad because people were used to make those things. But here comes fucking Alphonse trying to create mental gymnastics to use a fucking Philosopher's Stone to go against greed and envy, or go against greed and fucking Kimberly. Then you got fucking Edward over here. He trapped in the fucking gluttony stomach. He's using the fucking Philosopher's Stone to get out of it. These niggas are hypocrites. They're just fucking talking to be talking, bro. Don't spend 90% of the show saying we're never using Philosopher's Stones, but when it's convenient for you, you use it. What happened to that? Like, you just, like, what the fuck? Like, I hate that shit so much. Scar versus Bradley was mid. Yeah, the original Full Metal Alchemist fight with Bradley and the way he died was way better. Way better. Because that fight with Scar versus Bradley, it fucked up Scar's development. Because guess what? Scar for 90% of the show was like, nah, I'm not gonna do recreation or reconstruction alchemy. I'm gonna leave that to the gods because only gods can create, but I shall be the one who destroy who don't see fit. But then here this motherfucker at the last minute using reconstruction alchemy to beat fucking Bradley. And it's like, nigga, there was no setup for this. There was no emotional struggle, no type of mini arc of you having to, it's just, oh, my brother studied it. And I did it, I put it on my other arm. And you know, it's like, shut that shit up, dog. I ain't trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that shit, man. I'm not trying to hear that shit at all. And Bradley went out like a bitch. They barely fleshed out his fucking character. It's like, oh my god. Oh my god, bro. We're talking about one of the biggest letdowns in fucking anime history. Holy shit.
The main issue is apparently because Travis gave another game a 9 out of 10, saying it was amazing.
I didn't even read the manga. I have the manga collection, and after watching the anime, I low-key wanted to toss that shit in the garbage can. I said, ain't no fucking way. I was glazing this mid for 20 years, bro. There was no fucking way I was glazing this mid for the last 15 years. I swear to God, bro. I was so mad at that fucking show because the show would tell you a bunch of shit, but they would do the complete opposite. It would piss on you and tell you it's raining. Oh, we can't kill these important characters because they're important sacrifices. But at the end of the fucking show, they're artificially creating sacrifices that are valuable. Oh man. Ooh. I spent over $125 for that manga set, by the way. I spent $125 for that fucking manga set, only for that shit to turn out to be fucking mid.
What's the correlation here? Well, there isn't one. These people are spiritually 12 years old. You will, however, find paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs written about a conspiracy to trigger gamers because of a difference in opinion. There's a lot more to be said about Crimson Desert and Marathon in a much
broader... Nigga, I've already watched Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. When I bought the manga set, I was going off the memory of what I remember from that show, and last thing I remember from that show was it being really good. But then, like, and keep in mind, last time I watched Fullmetal Alchemist before I rewatched it, you talking about when I was, like, in high school. Like, I had to be around, like, maybe 18 to 21 when I first watched Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Around 18 to 21. Don't know the specific day or the year. I don't fucking know. It was around that age range, though, because I was fresh out of high school, going to college, and, yeah, it was around that fucking time. So my last memories of it is, oh, this is a really dope ass TV show. Like, this is like one of the greatest shows ever. And then as a fucking 29, 30-year-old, yeah, I was 30 when I rewatched it. As a fucking 30-year-old rewatching this show, and I'm just seeing just goofy ass shit after another, it's like, no fucking way I was glazing this mid for fucking 15 some odd years. There's no fucking way. You said Ayla said they're gonna do a revisit on the Full Metal video. On my video, well, there's no way they think Full Metal Alchemist is good. There's no fucking way they think that. There's no way they actually think Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is a good TV show. I mean, put it like this. I'm not gonna say Full Metal Alchemist is trash. It's not a trash show. But for niggas to call it a 9 or 10 out of 10 show is blasphemy. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Just don't steal my thumbnails and titles. I never cared about them watching my shit. Just don't steal my fucking algorithm data. But my nigga, there's no way they think that shit's good. Them niggas are normies. You said he wasn't against using an existing Philosopher's Stone. He was just against making it. That's not what was said. We not doing that. We not doing that. No, they made it very fucking clear. We're not using no Philosopher's Stone. After we found out how they were created, because that was a big ass plot point that I felt like they revealed a little too early into the story. But it was a very big plot point that once they found out how to make it, because that's what they've been looking for the entire show to get their bodies back. Once they found out, that put them in like a trance. This kind of fucked them up. It's like, damn, bro, like, fuck. And that's when they said, nah, we're not going to use that because that's fucked up and people were used to make this. And then slowly as the story progressed, they try to create these mental gymnastics to justify using it, which is dumb as fuck. It's like, no, we're not finna do this because it's convenient for you. This is not something you gradually built up to. No, this is something that's only happening because it's convenient for you as the main character. We're not doing that. No. Hell the fuck no. Can I have your collection? Yeah, how would I do that, bro? Yeah, but
broader discussion about how they're weaponized as parts of irrelevant culture wars, but that isn't necessarily what this video is about. Rather than talking about the aspects of the culture war, we can more generally speak about the tribalism of it. Interestingly, criticism has been twisted over the years.
Alright, let's go to the next one, dog. Alright, why can I defend One Piece? I might get off after this shit, low-key.
Alright everyone, listen up, because I have something important to tell you. Let me start off by saying this. If you like One Piece, good for you. I don't care.
You said, what's the mental gymnastics? You want him to do something stupid out of the misguided sense of morality? No, what I want you to do is stay consistent I want you to stay consistent. Don't conveniently go against your morals when it benefits you. That's what I'm saying. For the entire fucking show, you've been saying, no, we're not going to do this because humans were made to make this. Humans were created, they were used to create this. And then when it's convenient for you, you know what? I think this will be fine because in a way, it's kind of their way of helping us so we can eventually stop this from happening. It's like, get the fuck out of here, dude. That is like crazy mental gymnastics. Because that's the same shit Alphonse did. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to use the power of the people who are used to create this, to get revenge for the people who turned them into this. It's like, suck my dick. Nigga, just say you want to use it so you won't die because you want your body back. Like, that shit is I'm like, this is some bullshit. Boxer with the 2, here's my disc. Alright, I got you. Let me see. Woods, I didn't forget your video. I never seen your video, bro. I don't know why you feel like you're entitled to a video every stream, bro. I don't know why you do that shit. Like, let me see. Alright, I sent it to you. I sent you the request, Boxer.
I used to like One Piece too. This is not a video where I'm going to tell you guys that you're wrong for enjoying One Piece. This is not a video where I'm going to try to tell you
Alright, to the story arc section, let me see. Let me see, stagnation.
I know. And this is where we begin section 1, the stagnation of One Piece, in my opinion. In my opinion, the structure hasn't changed, and the outcomes certainly haven't changed. Whether you watch or read this story, you will soon come to realize that it is the same sequence of events unfolding over and over and over again.
Wow, you don't say. Damn, that's crazy, bro.
And after long enough, that repetition doesn't feel comforting. It feels stagnant like pond scum. And
oh no, you don't fucking say.
Here's the loop. The Straw Hats arrive at a new island. The Straw Hats come face to face with quirky culture. Get it? Because the dog is extra long, and the island name is Long Ring Longland Island, or whatever the fuck it is. But this aside, more often than not, the Straw Hats will encounter funny locals and have strange rules on these islands. But uh-oh, something's wrong. There's an oppressive ruler, a tyrant, a real pirate, a god, perhaps a sea creature that needs to be dealt with. But then we meet a new character. Go ahead and cue the tragic flashback in the same...
Oh shit, okay, and we cooking with fish grease.
Sad music used for every sequence, but it should be stated that One Piece delivers us a plethora of themes. Dead parents, slavery, hunger, trauma.
My god.
And let me be very clear here. I'm not trying to make a caricature out of any of these themes. These are serious subjects, and for the most part, I believe that One Piece actually handles these maturely and effectively. That's not the problem. That's never been my problem. My problem is the resolution is always the same. No matter how complex or horrific the situation is, it ultimately relies on Luffy between bites of meat and stretching his arms, punching the problem in the face. Different trauma, different setting, same solution. And I shit you not, this happens every single time. The island is saved, everyone cries, everyone parties, the Straw Hats leave, and then they do it again, and again, and again. And eventually, I wasn't even asking what would happen, I was only wondering when the sad backstory would start. I transformed into fortune teller Baba.
Yeah, I never understood. It's like 30 years or nearly 30 years of reading the same shit over and over, and it's like, for these niggas not to finally... For this shit not to click to these idiots, it's like, man, y'all niggas are so illiterate. It's like, it's the same shit. It's literally the same shit over and over, just a different skin. And you niggas are, yeah, you niggas, oh, this the GOAT. He going fucking 30 years and strong. It's like, nigga, that's not a flex. It's 30 years of the same shit. And the thing with the overdramatic backstories is like, bro, they get so overdramatic that they become comical at some point.
And so when I would go to watch the anime adaptation of One Piece, there was no suspense for me. I mean, this shit was literally...
Yeah, fuck the kitchen. The whole damn building is on fire with this damn video. Like, he over here saying shit I've been saying.
muscle memory for your boy. And this repetition becomes impossible to ignore when you notice how specific this trope becomes. Before anybody jumps to the comments, well, let's be real, I'm sure you guys are already in the comments section, but I want to be very clear about what I'm doing here. I'm not trying to say that every single chapter of One Piece is the same. I'm not talking about the travel arcs, the gag arcs, or even just the short transitions. I'm talking about the major narrative arcs that contain villains, stakes, and are supposed to have emotional payoffs with consequences. And so after my years of watching One Piece, I created this list. Because when you strip away the names, powers, locations, and hype, One Piece relies on a very consistent narrative structure. This is the formula that the vast majority of One Piece arcs...
Damn, this nigga wrote this shit down on the notes. Nigga said, Straw Hats arrive at New Island. An important local figure needs protection or assistance. A traumatic backstory or flashback reframes the injustice. A corrupt or imposed local authority is revealed. A larger external authority or power structure escalates the conflict. Damn, he even put the specifics. A countdown to disaster creates urgency. Luffy clashes with a powerful authority figure. Straw Hats leave the island. The world reacts after the fact. Yeah.
Arcs follow, sometimes perfectly, perhaps maybe missing a variable or two at most. The Straw Hats arrive at a new island. Someone important needs their protection. A traumatic backstory reframes the injustice. A corrupt authority is revealed. A larger power structure escalates the said conflict. There's a countdown to the disaster. Luffy clashes with a powerful authority figure, the crew leaves, and then the world reacts after the fact. Now this isn't just my opinion, this is a clear pattern that occurs time after time, and we should talk about where it applies. Looking back to the East...
I found it really interesting because I just got done watching Dragon Ball Z. I find it really interesting that despite how elementary Dragon Ball storylines are, they're so effective because they don't drag out. They just kind of get to the point. Like it's almost like Toriyama knows his storylines ain't really shit. Like the most you're gonna get out of them is evil guy shows up, good guys transform and save the day. But it's almost like at least the villains have like a personality, and it's like there's an art to not doing too much is what I'm trying to say. And with these long ass, drawn out ass arcs in One Piece, it's a lot of shit going on, just a lot of it to feel like absolutely nothing. Like you feel like you wasted your time more than you felt like you actually got something out of the experience. And a lot of that has to do with maybe the villains not being as big of a threat that they probably should have been. You know, maybe characters not getting proper development. It's just little shit like that. And it's like you spend all these years on this specific arc only for it to not be better than the Cell Saga. You spend all your time on this arc only for it to not be better than the Saiyan saga or the Frieza saga, or hell, in some rare occasions, the fucking Boo saga. Skypiea is like the only ass arc. No, we're not doing that. It's hella, cause the funny shit is that there's hella ass arcs I would take Skypiea over. So to say Skypiea is the only trash arc is fucking crazy.
Blue of what I would consider to be the prototype here, we can already see that the foundation is in place with arcs like Shellstown, Orangetown, Syrup Village, the Baratier, Arlong Park. You have many of these same variables with the oppressed locals, the flashback trauma, Tyrant Authority, Luffy intervenes, and then the crew moves on. So you can clearly see that Oda has developed his foundation here, and then he tries to build upon this in the Alabasta saga with
Like, look at this shit. Besides Crocodile and Robin, can anyone tell me who the fuck these other characters are? I mean, you know about, is his name Mr. 9? Hold on, let me see. Mr. 9 One Piece. Is that him? No, that's not him. Only reason I know this nigga is because he was on the Straw Hats and he helped them get away. But even then, just look at these niggas. There's nothing intimidating about these characters. They're just throwaway characters, basically. Mr. 2, whatever the fuck his name is. The only relevant characters in this is Robin, Crocodile, and Mr. 2 to a very low degree. And the way Crocodile was done was so dirty, it was nasty. Like, you could almost put out a fucking art book on how to mistreat your antagonist, because Crocodile did everything right in that arc. Crocodile was doing everything you would want a villain to do. His intimidation factor, his ability to plan shit ahead of time so that the characters can't win off some bullshit. He was everything you would want a villain to be. Until when it really came to it, and it was time to conclude the arc, now all of a sudden we got to make him the dumbest, the most incompetent, one of the most pussy-fied villains ever. And we got to have Luffy win. By any means necessary. It's some of the worst showcase of how to disrespect a villain I've ever seen in any anime. Or fucking anime. Just any TV show, period, where there's an antagonist at the end of anything.
Peak, Drum Island, and of course Alabasta. And this is where the modern One Piece arc becomes unmistakable in my opinion. Vivi needs protection, Crocodile controls the system, there's a literal countdown bomb, the government fallout, the bounties increase, and from this point on, the structure becomes the default. With the Skypiea arc, it's the same structure with just a different coat of paint. We get both Jaya and Skypiea here.
Crocodile power level was way too high for the characters at that point in the story. Yeah, that and fucking Enel. Bro, when it came to Enel and Crocodile, it's like part of what made them great villains was their intimidation factor, and I think that's one of the aspects of Dragon Ball villains that make Dragon Ball villains succeed so well, despite their lack of character depth. It's like they do a great job in being intimidating because the author isn't afraid of having them do crazy shit. It's like, say for instance, when Boo first gets reborn, it's like, oh, okay, what's the worst he can do? Oh, let me just blow up the entire fucking planet. It's like, wait, he blew up the entire fucking planet? Now, granted, we know the Dragon Ball is gonna revive all that shit, but it's like, still, it's like, god damn, nigga. That's the type of time you own? You know, but it always comes back to some, we gotta, fuck over the villain somehow with some goofy shit like Luffy's made out of rubber, so that's why he can survive these powerful thunder attacks. Well, okay, what type of rubber is he? Oh, well, we're not gonna tell you that because it's just a cartoon, bro. Don't think too much about it. Because, depending on what type of rubber you are, lightning can still melt rubbers, but, whatever.
And it's a different setting with the same mechanics. We meet Konis, who of course needs the Straw Hats' help. We get Eneru acting as a false god. And then we get the historical flashback that is just reframing the injustices that are occurring. The ticking level island disaster occurring towards the end of the arc, as always. And then the crew leaves. So cosmetically, yeah, it's different because it's a sky island, but honestly, it's just structurally identical. Then we move on to Water 7 and Enies Lobby. This arc doesn't break the formula.
You said Vegeta, an arrogant high class. Frieza, a tyrant of an empire. Cell, perfection following his programming. Boo, a weapon that took back control. I don't see any One Piece character surpassing them. I'm trying to think. Maybe Doflamingo. I mean, Crocodile had the ability to do that, but they hold them so bad, bro. They hold them so bad. Shit, Rob Lucci could have been that. Now that I'm looking at this panel right here, Rob Lucci could have been that. Like, bro, there's so many instances where characters were just winning battles they had no business winning, and it indirectly fucked up the entire aura of that character. Like, they was hyping up Rob Lucci like, oh, this nigga's crazy. He was fucking everybody up, blah, 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 blah. And when it was revealed to be Rob Lucci that was doing all the crazy shit, and he got beat up by some what? How long Luffy was a pirate? A newbie-ass pirate who just got his crew, and he lose to that nigga? Like, are you serious? Off the power of friendship? Come on, you cannot make this shit up, dog. On top of that, they get saved by a talking fucking boat. Yeah, Rob Lucci should have killed everyone at Water 7. The way they was hyping up Rob Lucci, there was no excuse for why he should have lost to Luffy. There was no fucking excuse. Like, you talking about the world government assassins, and you got some newbie-ass pirates who just joined up or just clicked up, not like, what, maybe 3 months ago? And now they over here beating the world assassins? Like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That shit don't even make no fucking sense, bro. That's like Ben Simmons beating LeBron James in a 1v1. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, man, look, dog, whatever.
If anything, I would say it perfects it. This is one of the best arcs in all of One Piece, in my opinion. In these arcs, Robin is the person who's in need of protection, the world government is the chief antagonist, there's a countdown, the initiation of the Buster Call, we get a massive aftermath where everybody's bounty jumps significantly. And then we move on to Thriller Bark, which is just another condensed variant of the formula. We have a contained setting, tragic backstories, Gecko Moria acting as the authority figure, Luffy has to beat Moria before the sunrise countdown, Kuma representing the outside escalation, shorter arc overall, same structure. Admittedly, the Summit War does shake things up a little bit, but mostly abides by the formula. Luffy ends up going to a new location. The important person that needs saving here is Ace, of course.
Yeah, Katakuri is a good character. I forgot all about him. I forgot all about that nigga.
Entire saga is a rescue mission. The whole ticking clock concept is really the execution. And of course, we definitely get traumatic flashbacks here. Ace's childhood, Luffy's bond with him, Whitebeard's idea of...
Yeah, once they had Nami be the high government official, it's like, alright, we just doing anything at this point. And Nami's battles are the fucking worst, because Nami would literally just trip and fall into a W, and it's like, bitch, how? Bitch, how? You telling me that goofy ass pole was enough to get you past some high top government officials by just tripping and falling into a fucking W? Usopp's the same way. That nigga would trip, fall, bust his head, trip over. He would do all that goofy shit into a W, and it's like, alright, bro, whatever. So you just gonna beat them. This is how they lose. Is because Usopp did some funny shit and that accidentally caused the damage. Like, he beat that one seaman with a fucking hammer and hot sauce or some shit. I'm like, alright, we just doing anything now.
Family, and of course the overall authority figure here is the world government publicly executing a political prisoner to maintain order. And you could say that the larger power structure escalating the conflict here could be any of the above. The admirals, the warlords, the pacifistas. I mean, there's so many of them. And of course, Luffy clashes with these figures again and again. Even when he's...
Yeah, and what happens? He keeps escaping every single fucking time. Which diminishes the threat of these characters, because now it's like, oh, okay, well, nothing's going to happen. That's the worst thing you can do as an author, is to continuously put your main character in situations where it's supposed to be inescapable, but you keep letting them get away. That literally diminishes the threat of that character that you're trying to portray as a huge threat. They need to stop. Like, I hate when authors do that shit, because it kind of is a giveaway that nothing is going to happen. Like, it's cool if you do it maybe once or twice. Cool, whatever the fuck. But when you constantly do it on a consecutive basis, it's like, alright, you pushing me now, my nigga. Like, bro's complaining that anime Looney Tunes is anime Looney Tunes. Here we fucking go. Alright, bro.
Clearly outmatched. And then we move into the new world where this
a cartoon now. Whatever.
Formula is reasserted at a much larger scale. The Straw Hats arrive at Fishman Island, where of course Shirahoshi needs protection. We get the status quo traumatic flashback involving deep historical trauma between Fisher Tiger and Otohime, the involvement of Hody Jones and the new Fishman pirates, just representing a corrupt inherited authority born out of hatred, and we get the form of the larger power structure looming through the world government and the racial hierarchy. We get the classic countdown with the Noah falling on the island. Naturally, Luffy beats Hody Jones, the crew leaves, the world reacts, and Luffy's status escalates. Then we enter Punk Hazard. Once again, we get a new island, the children need to be saved, flashbacks through Caesar's experiments. The world government and Doflamingo's henchmen escalate the conflict. The poison gas creates a literal ticking disaster. Luffy clashes with Caesar, the crew leaves, and then we go to Dressrosa. And I'm sure you guys are getting the overall theme at this point, so I'm going to try to rapid fire through the next couple of these arcs. Dressrosa, protected figures, tragic.
You said I felt a sense of danger and egg killing until they announced the Buster call. Then I knew everything was going to be alright. Yeah, because like shit is too extreme, but even then, the fact that Joy Boy existed is like, well, now I don't have to take anything serious in One Piece ever again. Bro, a Buster Call doesn't mean shit now in One Piece, especially with Luffy. And shit, even Zoro or Sanji. Bro, these things don't mean, or these things don't have the same impact as they did in the earlier stages of One Piece. Like shit was kind of grounded in the beginning stages of One Piece. Like when you actually seen government officials like not Yonkos, like admirals, or like not admirals, but like a smoker level type of character. If you seen a smoker level type of character, it's like, oh shit's finna go down. Now in One Piece, get the fuck out of here, nigga. Even an admiral couldn't fuck with these niggas. Like, come on now, bro. An admiral shows up. It's like, who thinks Akainu is really gonna do anything to Luffy? Like, let's be serious now. If anyone thinks Akainu has a chance against Luffy at this point, let's be fucking serious. The only character that can fuck with Luffy at this point is Emu and Blackbeard. And man, that might be iffy too. It might just be Blackbeard because he's the only one that has the power to take away niggas' powers. Emu fucking them up right now. Well, yeah, Emu and Blackbeard are so far the only ones that can really fuck with them. Hell, I'm just now hearing motherfuckers talk about the Holy Knights being treated like some bitches. The Holy Knights that came out of fucking nowhere at the very last minute, niggas is talking about how they getting bitched. So if the Holy Knights is getting bitched, what the fuck you expect the Kainu and all these other admirals, what the fuck you expect them to do at this point? Blackbeard ain't doing shit to Luffy. Well, yeah, because Luffy's the main character. But, I mean, if anyone can do anything to Luffy, it would be Blackbeard. Because, that's, like, Blackbeard is probably the only character Oda's going to make on the same level as Luffy for the sake of the story having a threat that's on an equal terms as Luffy's Joy Boy. Because Luffy's broken as fuck right now. Whatever Blackbeard is going to get, it has to be on the same level as Joy Boy. And I think that's exactly why whatever the fuck happens to Emu, I think the fact that Emu showing up this early, like, yes, this is the final saga, but the fact that Emu showed his face now, that might just be a clear sign that, okay, yeah, Emu's not the final villain. As a matter of fact, he might be dealt with sooner than we think. Like, this is not final villain activity type of shit, low key. It's like, okay, I'm actually surprised he got revealed this soon. Like, but, hey, don't be surprised when Blackbeard come and take his devil fruit. I'm just saying. Don't be surprised.
Magic flashbacks, False King, external power shielding him, the birdcage countdown, Luffy fights Doffy, massive world reaction. Move on to Zoe, oppressed people, historical trauma, imposed authority, the Yonko.
I think the final reveal. Now, it's not about the final villain being revealed soon. It's how it's being handled. Like, right now, they're treating Emu like a cuck. They're treating Emu like a cuck right now. They're doing the whole Obito and Kakashi thing with him, which kind of gives me the idea that, okay, maybe Emu isn't fucked up. He's just kind of like a victim of circumstances, or maybe there was a misunderstanding somewhere because he used to be friends with this nigga, Joy Boy. So maybe something's going to happen to where maybe he's not going to be completely fucked up all the way. Like I said, it could just be a misunderstanding. I'm just saying it's the way you present it where it's like, okay, so Emu's not the final boss. It's clearly Blackbeard at this point. What else is new? Joy Boy cracked her. Whatever the fuck he did. He's setting Emu up to look like a real cuck-ass bitch who's low-key might be on his redemption arc type shit. So I'm just saying. So that's a clear sign in my opinion that, okay, this is kind of weird. So he's not the final villain. Because he doesn't give off final villain vibes at all. It's clearly Blackbeard at this point. It's clearly Blackbeard, like, yeah, so.
Escalation with Kaido's crew, the annihilation threat of Zunisha, and then the crew moves on. Whole Cake Island, Sanji needs rescuing. We get an abusive backstory. We get more demonstrations of Yonko power from Big Mom and her crew.
Oh, shit, you said, what time is it? It's 11. Yeah, I'm finna get ready and hop off. Because I gotta finish that video. I gotta put background music. I still haven't made no thumbnail for that shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm finna go ahead and hop off. Yeah, I'll catch up with y'all next time. Maybe Saturday or Sunday or something. I don't know. If I feel like streaming after work, I'll catch up with y'all next time. Let me see. Did someone donate anything? Triggy really reaching. Bruce with the tube. Let me see. Okay, I'm good. All right, thanks for the donations, everybody. I really appreciate it. Yeah, have a good night. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, be safe and have a good night. Peace.